Fast.
I've definitely seen that plugin. That
Mass is
before.
awesome. I kind of like. I wish there was more, like voltage control style stuff like within plugins. Like if there was some kind of a nice
like a software
or like a little host that you could put like a plugin in that gave you like voltage jacks for it, so that you could connect it to other plugins and shit. But
that's kind of what Reason does. Maybe they're not really a.
Is there anything else that you use for clocking from Ableton, or just the Expert Sleepers?
No, I use pretty much just the BeatStep Pro. That thing is my main interface for all communication. But Yarns I'll use for sending like MIDI. Like if I'm playing synths on the keyboard, I'll run it into Yarns. But the Expert Sleepers, I mostly use that just for getting audio into the Euro rack.
Nice. Are you using your push right now?
Yeah, I kind of am to like test and stuff, but I could. Yeah, you could use it though if you want.
You want to try it out? You can use mine for right now.
Yeah. Yeah, here. Yeah, I'll just use the MIDI keyboard. Cool.
Oh, speaking of which, the copy's done. I put
You got
your
modular
drive
stuff yet?
underneath your
Oh, the
push.
coffee's done.
No,
What have I done?
Nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
We'll go through that library.
I don't have that kind of cash.
That too.
The trick is to be a whore. Actually, that's how I got all my modular stuff. It's
Be a whore.
just whoring it up
Whore it up.
all day. Yeah, out on the street.
You want me for free, baby?
Oops, sorry, it's a little loud. Let's put this back in a more worky. Oh, actually, here, let's turn this guy off.
We stream?
Yeah, we're streaming, so we're live.
Stream.
May I get the cables as well?
Oh, in the studio closet there's like a bunch of bins of cables. I think it's maybe yellow, and it just has tons of USBs.
Okay.
And that one's bus powered. So
Power?
no, yeah,
Oh,
you can
it
just
was bus
USB.
powered? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah, you can just USB and it will work. Okay, so there's that. Then we go to main. We go arm to record.
I've seen this dude before on a little set. His name is Big Beats.
I know him.
Yeah, you know him? I think he's mostly known for like hip hop shit, but he played like a really experimental set. And
That's pretty good. Let's do that.
yeah, now he does like mostly like acoustically recorded like looping stuff.
Okay, cool. And he did a show at Loop.
Yeah, and he had I just thought of it because I saw this fucking thing, and anyway, one of his tracks, the snare that he recorded for one of his tracks was a price gun with a
Nice.
contact mic in it.
That's awesome.
Like this to record the snare. It sounded so cool.
Yeah, contact mics are like so great, man. The sounds you get out of them, because there's no room distortion or anything. It's just like full on. Like you can only get certain kinds of sounds, but the sounds are just fantastic, really usable.
Yeah, it was sweet because after he played his set, we had like a camera top-down view of like his whole setup, and he explained his like Ableton program.
Oh, I would have loved to see that.
It was amazing.
Did you see Andrew Huang's thing?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he just like he basically, there was like a Ableton challenge where you like grab the sample and make a track out of it. And I guess Andrew Huang kind of just went through some of the submissions and then played a couple of submissions.
Okay, so he's just like curating this challenge thing.
Yeah,
Did
and
Mr.
like
Bill
he also participated in the challenge and
Yeah, he
played
did one.
his like version of it and then explained what he did in the other project. It was pretty like chill stuff, but it was kind
Man,
of cool.
I would have loved to go to Loop.
Yeah, you should.
I was so sick, man. It was shit. Like I just sat at home and did this and felt sorry for myself. But productive. Yeah, these multi samples, man, they're I'm gonna be using these for years, you know. Well, this one, there's so much variation in the volume of the sound. Look at that, wild. Yeah, look at all that canceling from the two oscillators. If I did this again, it would be a completely different Caterpillar. For real.
Caterpillar.
How are you triggering this?
There's like a MIDI sequence in the MPC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the MIDI sequence, like if I go to here to MIDI, you can see it's just like a ladder of notes.
Yeah.
And then that I'm recording to an audio channel, and then going to the sample editor. Oops. Yeah, going to the sample editor here, and then tidy that up, Then go to a region chop. Oh wait, I should put this over here so we can, people at home can follow along on their MPCs at home. Okay, cool. All right, so that's going. So yeah, and then I could do chop by regions, make it 26 regions, shift, convert, make a chop, and then save as. And then I'm gonna save this. Oops, not there. Save this in my instruments, and this is Moog, little fatty, mallet, breath, open, and save.
Why are you
That
selling the Moog?
to buy another better Moog. Yeah,
Get any bites on that
getting
stuff?
the Moog one. Yeah, I sold the little fatty. I have a guy for the MPC who I think is supposed to be paying me today. And then I have another guy who wants to buy the virus, who I think is going to pay me in the next couple days. But yeah, I really want to do it. I gotta try and get the artist discount from Moog, I think, because I mean I want, like, your discount's definitely the best, but like I don't know if I can wait 3 months and have all that money tied up for 3 months, you know?
Yeah.
What are you selling your virus for? You said
The virus was $1,000.
that's a TI2.
It's just a TI.
They might
But it's
listen. They
pretty
might
great.
give you the artist discount, but they're gonna
You're
make you
sitting on
wait.
gold mine, bro.
know. I'm sitting on a gold mine.
Just because you get a discount doesn't mean you're not gonna wait. It's gonna be the same type of thing where you have to go through corporate from it.
Yeah.
And fill out paperwork, and then they're gonna put people who pay full price ahead of you.
Yeah.
People that buy it off GuitarCenter.com.
Yeah.
So you might still wait, but they may at least approve you for it.
I
and
just
then-
don't think I can afford the full fucking $8,000 or whatever it is.
It's
like,
crazy
it's
money.
so much expensive. It's so
crazy
costs so
money.
much.
You could buy 3 synths that are like amazing for that much.
Yeah.
Amazing synth, like DSI stuff,
Yeah,
modules.
yeah, it's definitely true, but
$8,000, bro?
yeah, but you can't
That's-
play chords, man. You can't play chords.
On other synths you can, just not Moog.
Not a Moog.
Need a Moog, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm hooked on the feeling.
Done.
I got a feeling.
Well, this seems
Have you heard
Well,
of?
I would love to get you a Moog.
Have you heard of Teenage Engineering?
yeah, I
Yes.
love their stuff. Oh wait.
Yeah, so at Loop, I seen a guy walking around with a OPZ, one of the new.
Those things are crazy.
What is it?
It's check it out.
Check this out.
Okay. Now see if this is like gonna make sense with the polysynth.
Oh, yeah, the thing. I was like, why is it sticky? Oh. Whatever.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the OPZ is really cool.
Right.
What's the
oh, fuck, I don't know what's going on. It's like it's a little sequencer, and you can like plug it in USB in your computer, update the samples, and then it's like battery operated and shit.
Yeah, it's super sick.
And you can also like sequence.
Okay, so this is.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember it
Yeah.
being like that. I didn't know that was for music at all.
The new one is more of a sequencer, but their old one is more of a sampler.
Huh.
The sampler costs a bit more, but
It looks, that thing always
Yeah.
looked cool.
anyway, one of the guys
Okay.
from Teenage Engineering was there, like just hanging out at Loop.
What was
demoing
this
shit.
festival? This
It's
must
the
have been
Loop is like a
craziest
big
thing.
Ableton conference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Comic-Con for Ableton.
Didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Expensive?
Um,
Prices?
I don't know what the ticket price was.
Oh, Joseph Allen says,
I got it.
"Big up, Slink."
Oh, big up, big up, Joseph.
See if we have any.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Oh, Ableton Live Producer. That there's not even a render of the Ikozu track, so I would have to like stop what I'm doing and load up the track in another window.
Ew.
And then also, I don't think I can record these multi-samples while
I want
I'm
to know who
doing
this
that.
guy, Ableton Live
Yeah,
Producer
we're
is.
all very curious about you, Ableton Live Producer.
We're Ableton Live Producers.
Yeah, we know that you're an Ableton Live producer, but that's all we know about you.
Maybe
That's it.
Maybe he still uses Live 6 or something,
Yeah, we don't know.
and he's just trying to get a fucking free upgrade.
What's this eco track?
He probably
though?
doesn't even have a cat.
Probably not.
You need a cat. Hey.
Yeah, you kind
Yeah,
of
we don't know if you own pets.
If you don't have pets, you're not a producer, man.
Yeah. So,
I need to get myself a cat.
You're not lonely enough yet.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is, dude.
Yeah, man, good times. Oh, getting it done with this task. It's gonna be great when it's done. We're close. We're so very close.
What is this track that he wants?
The track that I made last night with the giant Moog chords.
Oh.
Yeah. Thing's a fucking beast. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to finish it, man. Cause like we recorded all the vocals and stuff ourselves and guitars and everything. It's like, it's a real song, man. But yeah, I would.
Are you talking about the tune you played me earlier?
Yeah, the one that I played you guys.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm stoked on it.
It's the best song I've ever heard.
Yeah, I got a bunch of other new ones, but I can't
Maybe if you suck
play.
your dick, you'll get famous as well.
Oh yeah. Monica Lewinsky throwback.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dylan's
I
married.
just
It
can't
would kind of be a scandal. Gay
Yeah,
scandal.
it would be a
Gay
scandal.
scandal?
No, it's the best kind.
That's kind of a scandal.
Most interesting.
Oh, hey, we were making palettes, and that right there is the list of ingredients that you need. That's everything except for the idea. So you might want to take a photo of that, because if you're making a palette,
What do you mean?
Palette of what?
like so you have like an empty
Sound.
sound palette, so you open it up and then you fire in an idea and go.
Yeah.
So that's the list of
The
ingredients.
funky worm? I've got that in my palette already.
Yeah, you gotta have the funky worm patch in
Yeah.
your palette.
Funky worm.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'll take a photo of the palette.
yeah, it's good shit. Palettes really make it fast.
Meat, potatoes, spice.
Yeah, those are drum racks.
Slink's about to get on that ill methodology.
Yeah, dude.
Meat, potato. What?
Meat's like your kicks.
That's
your
funny.
snares,
I
like your main.
when I have like a drum rack with my big like kick and snare in it, I always call that the drum meat.
It's the meats. It's the meat
Yeah.
of the beats.
It is. It's like driving force. But what's the potatoes? I don't know. Is
That's
that
like
percussion?
yeah, that's like the rest of the percussion. And then spice, that's like your lasers and water
Yeah,
drops and
spice.
haze and little scratches and stuff that you wouldn't typically find in a drum kit
Yeah.
to give it your own flavor. Yeah, well, I like to always have like visual metaphors that you can remember, you know?
I would have called it vegetables, cause, you know, because potatoes are too specific.
Well, yeah, but then when people have boring beats, you can be like, it's all meat and potatoes, bro. You know?
Where's the spice?
Yeah, where's the spice?
He's on a paleo diet.
Yeah, but meat and veg is more appetizing.
Paleo rack, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Paleo track.
Oh yeah, this is.
Start a new genre.
Paleo music.
Yeah.
Tell everyone.
Keto
to make
beats.
It. Keto beats.
Okay, no.
It's just all meat.
New paleo.
Yeah.
It's all protein.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same settings for the closed version. Yeah, because some of them I'm getting them with the mod wheel open and the mod wheel closed because they're, you know, different enough that you'd want them like that. Because if you kind of fake the funk with your own mod wheel, it's not gonna be the same.
Fake the funk.
No fake funk allowed.
What was that station?
We Funk Radio.
We Funk.
Okay, cool. There we go.
I've preached the gospel
Get the
to you,
funk
right? About
out
We
of my
Funk.
face.
I know about
Get
funk.
the funk
I used-
out of my face.
I used to be a dancer and I was part of a dance crew.
Yeah.
The WTF crew. What the funk?
Nice. What kind of dancing?
I was break dancing.
No way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got some windmills and shit?
Yeah, yeah. Windmills, flares.
Cool.
Oh, dude, Vintage Filth is quite the patch. That one's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's why you said you make funky music. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, totally. Both of them make the funkiest.
It's written on my hat.
We both got the
Funky
funk
fresh.
hat.
I like it. That's a dope hat.
Both have funk hats.
Yeah, we fucking do.
Oh, Stefan, I know I have the Paula Dean riding a turkey with Ableton racks somewhere.
What's that?
I have the graphic for Rack Friday. These are going to be available on Rack Friday.
Oh.
But yeah, I have the graphic somewhere. I think it's uploaded to the website already. I used it last year for Rack Friday. I'll see if I can.
So with these patches, do you have to turn the
wearing
release and
1B.
sustain all the way down, or I guess the release all the way down?
Fresh crust.
Nah, they're just like cut.
Dude, you ever come into Seattle anytime soon?
Rack Friday.
I've played in Seattle a couple times, but
Oh right, it's mono synth.
See if I can find
It was
the
in
Rack
Chicago.
Friday.
Oh.
Well, no.
Yeah, I think it was like a.
That was San Francisco.
Yeah, it was a pretty short run.
Seattle. And then the time before,
Rack
yeah,
Friday.
Yeah, Rack Friday was a pretty short
Sounds
run.
like an
one stage, like
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Paula Dean riding a turkey full of Ableton racks.
kind of racist.
I made it in Photoshop. It was ridiculous.
Kurt headlining with Sticky Buds.
Ew.
Yo, Sticky Games.
Oh, did you do something with Cosm?
That show.
No, I like Tom Cosm though. He's a friend.
The Chapel of Sacred Mirrors.
Yeah.
No, it's just coming
I
up.
was like warming up for him.
Coming up?
It's just coming up when I'm Googling. I'm just Googling to try and find it.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know where the graphic is, but suffice to say, it's fabulous.
Have you had any?
Hey, Josh got lots done today. Wicked.
Is that a guy or a group?
Hey, Joe Katzmar
He's at
says,
Sticky
"What's
Buds
up?"
Radio, right?
Bigging up the funk. Bigging up the funk.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Look at like a
we called you out, Ableton
like a
Live
drum
producer.
I know. I think he's just so
It was
bummed
like a
that he
SoundCloud.
can't
Get back
start
in
track.
podcast or something. It was like Sticky Buds Radio.
Oh yeah, please.
There's another.
And then once I'm done this, I can show you some instrumentals. I got a huge bag of instrumentals we can record over.
Anyway, he's on the same match.
It's a duffel.
Yeah, it's like a duffel bag. I just have to do the audio for this, and if I don't do this today, I'm not gonna get the synth mailed tomorrow, and I have to mail this guy a synth tomorrow.
What are you mailing? Oh, that one.
Yeah, little
Oh, so
fatties.
you're fucking
Yeah.
nice.
I would miss it. I love
Nice.
the sound of it. It's a great synth. I'm gonna miss it. For sure, I'll miss it. Sounds fabulous.
Dude,
Such a good synthesizer.
$8,000, bro?
Yeah, well, I gotta get all the money together to get that Mug One.
This chauffeur for the day.
Dude, you could get. What could you get with $8,000 for synth?
There's nothing I want more than a Mug One.
Are you
I
serious?
think better write
You
songs
want that
for
more
us.
than
Like
everything?
$8,000.
Like I got a day off.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible, dude. They're,
It was
I mean,
cheaper.
to Moog, like poly Moog
It was
chords,
cheaper to fly.
it sounds insane. It's so good.
I thought, hey,
And it's like got all Eventide reverbs and shit. And I use this
What?
more. Yeah, it's got a full effect suite from Eventide.
I always play on like Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
That's
And
crazy!
and you can have 3 layers of patches going at the same time.
Started with
Is that
me
built-in
and-
distortion?
So you have there's
like
3 layers.
atmosphere.
Yeah, it's got built-in distortion. You can run 3 of it on top of
full
itself.
patches.
It's got a sequencer. It's got like 20 mod slots, unlimited presets. You can save all your data on a hard drive. You can copy, like, let's say you have a modulation programming. You can select a bunch of mod slots, copy them, open another patch, and paste them into another patch.
Damn, son.
Like, there's so much shit like that. That's just craziness.
you come out to LA a lot?
Not that much, but
Yeah, it's really
so
fucking
many of my
crazy.
friends have moved here
That's
just
fucking
in the last
wild, bro.
year
Why does it do that?
that now I actually have quite a few friends out here.
I love that you're here, Julie.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, super
It's
cool.
fun. We just all of a sudden got all these people.
Yeah, this is a good time. This is a good time. This is way better than doing all this sample organization by myself. Just chilling. What's that one called? Vintage Filth, and that's Vintage Filth closed. Okay.
Yeah, you know, we looked at a show together in New York that one time. That show that Dallas did. And that was the first time that I met you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was
That was
Lexi's
that.
fundraiser
Yeah.
for her surgery.
Yeah, I like this. The studio is big enough that I can have people hanging out, and it's not really that disruptive, too.
A number of years
Yeah.
ago.
And
Oh.
actually, I had a gig, and I came really late. I think it was actually like maybe even over by the time I got there, or like over within like an hour.
Right.
There we go.
when I arrived, 'cause
There's
I
my
had
samples.
similar Gig, and I think I came there with my DJ stuff, and I was really tired. And I was just, but I came, and then probably wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for that. But then I met Dylan, and when we really kind of homied up, was when he came into town to play. What was the name of that gig?
Actually, let's see if this is good with for chords. Oh,
So
oh,
tired,
oh,
my brain
dude.
was not even working.
Are you making good?
Well, there was this promoter throwing this huge event with this literally
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck, that sounds good. No aliasing at all.
It's like leaning up against that tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my Well, I met him. He was
That's
playing
Vintage Films.
this,
Closed. Okay, and
big
then.
event that this dude, a friend of ours, was throwing.
Oh yeah, that unicorn meat shit.
Unicorn
That
meat.
shit was crazy.
You heard what happened to that guy, right?
No. What happened to the unicorn meat guy?
Well, he went to throw another event, which was, I think it was New Year's Eve, and it had, you know, massive headliners and everything, and the people were lined up outside and everything ready to go in, and the guy disappeared with all the money.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah. And the whole event that had like, it was bigger than the one you were at. It was like
Damn, that was
next-
because the one though I was at was it was like 4,000 people or
Yeah,
something. It was
yeah,
insane.
It was bigger than that.
And the guy
it
just
was-
fucks off with all the money.
Tips with all the money.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you're basically just ripping off all the artists mostly.
yeah. And
Fuck that guy.
Well,
No, I mean, it
I
was
think
crazy.
getting
It
that
was
many
crazy.
people
He
to a
just-
place
he
is
disappeared.
pretty fucked
Oh
up.
wait,
And-
is this not recording?
And the
No, it's
artists were
not.
like, how do we get to the venue? And they were like, we don't even know where the guy is, and there's no staff, and
Oh, that's
and the doors are
brutal.
locked, and everybody's standing outside in the cold on December 31st.
Oh, what an
yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, fuck
Yeah,
that
you know,
guy.
people are, like,
That's
New Year's
terrible.
Day,
I
like,
can't believe that he did that.
up and-
Yeah.
I can't believe I can't believe that the promoter did that.
I
What a
don't know what
dick.
happened to him.
What's his name?
He got run out of town.
What's his name? Or what's the name of the thing?
His name was
The thing, the
it was-
party.
Unicorn meat.
Unicorn meat.
Unicorn
But it
meat.
was called something.
What's the cool name,
It
actually?
was called like.
Yeah, unicorn meat. Their
Warehouse.
parties are great. They'd have these like giant swimming pools in the warehouse and
Prophetic
shit. It was
name.
insane.
Like it was like, wait, he just stole all our money. And the name of the party was Steal This Warehouse. It was like, wait, what?
That kind of reminds me, I played a show. in
Unicorn
Canada.
Meat NYC.
It's like a smaller show, but I jumped in a cab with the promoter, and we were headed to an after party. And we jumped in the after party, we had a few beers, and then it was like, all right, let's get back to the hotel. And so he's like,
Oh, wow, that
we
really
started
is
getting our
prophetic.
jackets and shoes together and stuff. And he's like, where's
It's
the,
called Steal This
Steal this warehouse party, and he stole all the money.
where's
What the
gas?"
fuck? Who does that?
And that's like the last post from it.
He like dials
It's
the
like,
gonna
meh.
leave it there.
He had the warehouse party. It was called Steal This Warehouse Party.
So he fucked
So who did he rip off? What artist?
Spangle.
Spangle. Dude, that happens to
Yeah.
that happens to him all the time. Like he had this promoter in Australia who is famous for fucking stiffing people every year. And he got mobbed in a bar and beat to death by a crowd of people. A crowd of angry people who he'd ripped them all off. And he
Beat to
got beat
death.
down. Yeah, beat to death.
Who got beat down?
This promoter in Australia. He, like every year he would throw this big fucking party up north. I forget, some fucking hokey ass name like Galactic Base, some shit, or like something fucking silly.
He got beat to death.
Yeah, and he got beat to death by an angry crowd of people.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, the Aussies didn't take it lying down.
it's pretty.
But he like fucked people over every year
That's a
for
lot.
years,
Dick.
and then do you know which guy I'm talking about?
No, I haven't heard that story.
Okay.
Look, with strangers on this bill too.
Yeah, Mr. Bill was
And
telling me
Story,
about it.
He calls the cab, we're on our way back to the hotel,
Mr.
and we
Bill.
get in the
Mr.
cab.
Bill
and
here.
It's the same
How fucking
cab.
cool was the
It's-
comedy
cash
store?
box
And the
was
cash
there?
box was in the cab still.
What?
Yeah.
That is the luckiest human
And he was
on
just like,
earth.
oh shit. this
That's
is-
really lucky.
Wow.
What was in the cab? Sorry guys, I confused
He left the cash box for the party in the
you.
cab,
Cash box.
Yeah.
and then he took another cab, and it was the same cab with the same cash box. That's insane.
They took a cab, left the cash box in the cab, then called the cab, and it was the same cab, and the cash box was still in the
That's fucking
Yeah, he
crazy.
was in the back seat.
That
cab.
is
Like, what?
that is wild.
No, this is in Canada.
That is what. Oh, of course it's in Canada. Of course it's in Canada.
Sorry there, bud.
My friends like
Oh, you seem to have left some money there, eh?
Canada.
Is it really like that though?
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Oh, ever draw you off
It's
from
very,
Canada.
it's very polite in Canada.
Yeah.
Really?
It's the people are just happy,
Yeah.
right?
I was telling Jason, like, when I first arrived in LA, it was like 10 p.m. and I went down to the grocery store to pick up something for breakfast, you know. And I walk in, and this dude's kind of looking at me in the grocery store, and I looked at him, and I'm like, hey, gave him a little smile, and he goes, "You got something to say, bitch?"
Really?
at me.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm just being friendly, like, sorry, dude. And he's like, fuck your friendliness and fuck you.
Wow.
That was like my first
Welcome to
interaction.
LA.
Wow, welcome to LA, bro. Welcome to LA.
That
Yeah,
is
it's like, holy
Fuck your
shit.
friendliness
Those are
and
good
fuck you.
standards to have.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're right.
Because it can only go
Yeah,
up.
it's only gonna get better from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, now I'm like, wow, everyone's really nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of that guy. But yeah, I guess I was like, in Canada, like, it's kind of normal to just be like, hello, to like random people at the grocery store.
Well, most places.
Yeah, that vintage filth patch was really nice.
Like,
What?
I think most of the grocery stores.
I think that guy was just fucking unhinged.
He was definitely.
Dylan Gates.
Okay, cool. Let's do that one. That one sounds good. I will record that. Nice pulse width modulation patch.
Yeah, so this guy, I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, I mean,
He's basically.
I wonder if he like got like surgery or something to look different after that or what.
Got his horse meat.
Yeah. Maybe.
That guy is
Oh, it was
unicorn
his
meat
unicorn
if I
meat.
ever
But
seen
maybe he's an actual unicorn now. You
Yeah,
never know.
You know what? He's a real character
eunuch.
because he took
Oh,
a break.
boring.
First, he used to work on Wall Street, made a shit
Weird.
ton of money, and then he
Well,
started
that's where he
throwing
learned his
parties,
ethics.
And he had like these crazy psychedelic leather hats and crazy brocade jackets, and he was really making a show of it, you know. And then he threw some parties, and they went really well.
Yep.
And then he just disappeared and rode the rails. He rode the fucking rails for like a year.
Wild.
Rode the rails? What's
Yeah.
that?
Like he
He's
hopped freights.
jumping on trains.
With all that money?
No, he had a knapsack and he just hopped on
knapsack.
freight trains for like a
How do you
year.
know
What a
that's-
wild
how do you know
dude.
That's what he did.
Because he blogged it.
Vlog.
He had a whole thing where he was posting pictures. Well, he didn't blog it, but he was posting pictures.
Giving people updates and they were like looking.
You're kind of offended that I don't have a gate plugin. Yeah, I should definitely have a gate plugin.
And he disappears well enough.
Yeah, I should definitely make a gate plugin.
Yo, he is a gate.
I'll do that for you, Josh. I'll figure it out. I'll make you a gate plugin.
Call it L Gate.
Yeah, I'll make an L gate for you. Yeah, that'll be good.
Wait, what was your gate joke? You had a pun. You know what I'm talking about?
I've probably made a lot of gate
You know what I'm
jokes over
talking
the years.
about?
I
A
don't
gate
know.
pun.
I don't know.
Futuristic electronic music.
Wait, fuck.
From
Fuck, this is
Germany,
gonna kill me,
Ghana,
man.
and Mozambique.
You don't have enough trance to have a gate plug in there, right?
Yeah, and even they have the album on Spotify. You're gonna play a bunch of those.
Oh, it was like a.
So, we're doing a collab together, and we're staying at the same house.
You mean here?
I'm getting there. I'm really
Alright,
close
Dylan.
on this Moog shit.
Whoa.
Are you sampling every
Yeah.
patch?
Everyone that's worth sampling.
How do you
Because some of them are like kick drums and stuff, and it's kind of like, you know, it's not really much you can do with that as a sampler patch.
Are you like,
G-A-T-O?
are you
Yeah.
selling this after you finish it?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell these, but they're gonna be available for free to all my site members.
Oh, word.
Yeah, well, if you're a site member of my site, you get everything for free, everything I ever do. So, it's definitely pretty sweet to be a member. And then you get to participate in our awesome mixtapes.
He's busting his
Dude,
ass.
we got a
out here.
mixtape with hieroglyphics, and we just did one for World of Dance that's coming out next month. So, they're
Do you have
big
any
deal.
new, any updates on that other project shit you were working on?
I did another round with that other project, and it went really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's NDA, so you can't say anything.
Yeah, that's why I said it that way.
Okay, cool.
Another round, was it for like a similar thing?
No, it was another round of like revisions on the tracks.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna start getting into final rounds soon.
The one you made with that that fucking talkie machine over there was really
Oh yeah, that one's my favorite.
like,
Yeah, I finished that one. It's crazy now.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy now. But yeah, I can't play it. I played it at a gig though.
You did?
Yeah, totally. I shouldn't have done it. I saw someone with a cell phone. I was like, fuck. But it's, I don't know. I couldn't resist. And people loved it. They loved it. They were like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's obviously, you're like, okay, what is this? You know, and you hear it.
Yeah. Something completely different. It sounded like nothing I've ever heard from you.
Yeah, it's definitely not your typical Ill Gates fare. But I don't even know what typical Ilgate's fare is.
Well,
Okay, and then do I want chords? Yes.
Is it just flavored stuff or is it tobacco?
it's yeah, it's flavored.
It's like
It's douche flavor.
it's a big device.
Pardon me?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a big device. It's like your
It's an
recording.
acquired taste.
A lot of
It's like
girls.
it's like
a lot
a-
of girls say that about.
So, tell me who you are and what you do.
I love it. The more jokes, the better. Maybe I could take a nap.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Okay,
can,
let's see.
you know, that would be cool.
I was gonna take a nap and then all of this magic happened.
Or you can come home early and crash early.
Yes. I mean, I certainly didn't expect all of you guys to. First of all, how many times do you invite people?
That'll probably sound good.
Don't show up?
Well, I'll leave it at the 5th setting though. I don't like the 4th setting. So I'll leave it at the 5th setting. Oh, do you guys want to smoke any weed or anything? There's loads of weed. Okay, cool. I'll get this one recording and then I'll go grab you guys some weed.
I'm not like really weed person.
Do you like rolly weed or vapey weed?
Vapey weed.
Vapey weed? Okay.
You know, if I'm at like Shambhala and I'm hanging out and
Hanging out?
hanging out, I might smoke some weed, but
I might just get silly.
most of the time
Okay, these ones are both almost.
So like when we.
I think
came
there's
to
one in the living
Canada,
room that's
I ordered some weed.
you guys ran out of weed.
Yeah.
I saw that on TV. They said that you guys demand was stronger than.
I have actually, you know what? I have a pre-roll. I just got a pre-roll. I forgot. I like pre-roll because I suck at fucking rolling. I end up, you know, and I'm in the club. I'm always like, I don't have to go outside. I have been, you know, it's so good to do that. But when I come to California, I'm outdoors and everything, you know, like, the weed. But
Okay, here you go.
I can't roll.
Here's some vapey weed.
That sounds like
Yay,
something
vapey weed.
that could change.
Are you allowed to
like
smoke
you could-
regular weed here or no?
Yeah, you can smoke regular weed. Just not like in the studio because there's like you have soundproofing or ventilation. Pick one, you know. So, but you can smoke in the garage. You can smoke cigarettes in the garage too if you want. Just keep the studio door closed.
Yeah, that is pretty handy.
Yeah, there's like wine and liquor and stuff too if you guys want to drink alcohol. Or other drinks. There's fizzy waters. Two fridges full of drinks. So knock yourselves out.
Some
You know what? I
cement.
almost got a michelada. Have you had the michelada grilla tacos?
I haven't got there. I haven't drank in like a year, so
I want to go back to Gorilla Tacos right now.
Yeah, that place is so good.
Michelada, they had this michelada there, and I was like,
Yeah, I'll put some tape stop in the Ilgate. It'll probably have a scratcher in it.
nobody else is gonna drink. Michelada,
I just need to find someone who makes plugins who I
You
can
think
make
there's
it with.
an artist that has this name, Friend?
I had one of those.
F-R-E-N-D.
That's pretty good. That's a good name.
So
It's like a combination of a bloody.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
had one.
You know what's also what I was
Yeah,
thinking
man.
of is
Hey, oh, what's more artist names?
Because there's too
Yeah.
many opportunities.
Yeah, friend FREND is pretty good, but I'm sure someone has it.
On my face.
It's like
why
one
are
of
we saying this on the freaking stream?
yeah. Don't say it on the stream. You got to keep it secret, dog.
Tell people not to steal. Don't steal my name idea.
Don't steal it. It's his.
Mine.
Okay. So now this one I'm gonna probably want mono. You definitely because this one is what's known as a fifth patch, which is where you build the musical interval of a fifth into the patch. So you don't want to like play chords with it or anything. It won't work.
Oh,
Yeah, for Halloween.
I'm playing.
I brought 5 people. I brought 2 DJs, 2 dancers, and I guess MC with me.
Like you see how it's like already a chord.
Yeah.
So watch if I play a chord with it.
That's what people invited me, but
Actually,
I had to get
doesn't sound bad. I mean, it's got.
Pretty dope.
It's a bit cheese.
Yeah, it doesn't sound terrible. Yeah, the chords would be better if I had my push.
Honestly, sometimes.
Yo, I've been eyeing up this thing, the chord bot. Looks really cool. It's like a hardware thing that has all this music theory programmed into it for generating chord progressions. It's pretty
nice.
sick. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Where?
I don't know the venue.
Tropic of Bays?
Tropic Bays. You know that.
But yeah, it was like a Kickstarter,
I know. Which one is it?
and it looks really cool. It's like $300, and it's just like this music theory machine.
You're always up on the Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, Kickstarter shit. You can get cool stuff, and you can get good deals on Kickstarter, but there is of course the risk that it doesn't pan out, or that they do a shitty job of this cool idea that they have.
I haven't played Tropical Bass since.
Dude, that idea is not. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm doing something like super.
I'm definitely gonna want both versions of that. That
idea
nice.
isn't really taken.
I think it's gonna-
Really?
But it's very like dance floor.
That's a good name.
I'm on
Give me
drugs
something to
material.
play on the
You know, like, I'm on
22nd.
drugs material.
Hook me
Like,
up.
yeah.
And I'm gonna
Dude, I
do
think I'm gonna fucking do it.
Thanksgiving with
Yeah.
Take it for whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. Wait, check it out.
Farmer Peasant's house.
Oh, you're going to
But
be
like, I
there
thought
for
it would be cool to have like
Oh,
the E
okay.
backwards, so it looked
Oh,
like
okay.
a kind of child thing.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't do the D backwards because then it's a B.
Yeah, that's how D's work.
Over there.
They're like that.
He told me that.
Oh fuck! I did it the wrong way. Undo. That's the trouble when you're not listening. It's easy to do it that way by
This is
accident.
yeah, this is kind of. I don't know if it looks very good. I'm also not good at drawing that.
Nah, the backwards E doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Go down there, gig,
I'm gonna go get it
pass
backwards.
out, Thanksgiving, friends. It's gonna be sweet.
You got beer?
Yeah, I think there's some beers. I'm not sure if they're cold.
There are?
but I think there are some.
Oh, there must be some in that.
Well, we'll take some. We can bring us some if you want.
Why don't we all
We're all
take
grown.
a, take a,
What's everybody doing out here?
I wish I could make you guys my michelada. I make bomb ass michelada.
All right. Everybody's getting drinks now. Shit's gonna get hyphy in here. Watch out. Oh, nice. Fizzy water party. Now we're rocking. Now we're rocking. Hey, what up, Wes Cormos? How's it going, dog? Wes Cormos in the house. Whew.
Is this cool?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, there's one that's like kind of fancy.
This one looks kind of fancy.
Yeah, that
Is
one
it?
was a gift from our friend for when Nunic is like,
Okay.
when Nunic's baby comes out. So
No
yeah,
problem.
thanks for asking. So, yeah, maybe put that in with the shoes.
Okay.
Cool, that's that one. Fuck, that's a really nice patch. I'm excited to make that one. Okay, then region chop, 26 regions. Convert, chop it, then save as. Oops, not there. Ah.
Good.
Yeah, that was a fair game, yeah. Noise mod lead closed. Yeah, that's a fucking really good one. That noise mod lead, very nice. Wow, you really have to bend it to get a C. It's cool though. It's at least tuned, so I like that. Noise mod lead closed. Now let's do noise mod lead open. It's party at the dojo. I'm working, but people are hanging out. That's a lot more fun. Yeah, I love having a spot that people just want to come to your place and hang out, because then I can have a social life and still do nothing but work. Cause like I literally just, I don't do anything except for work. Like I fucking, you know, I hang out here and make music, and then I travel, and that's pretty much it, you know. And I hang out with my wife all the time, and that's super awesome, and I love it, and I love that I get to spend so much time with her. But I pretty much like don't really spend time with anybody unless they come over. You know, like it's got to be like, you know, a big deal to get me out of the house. Like it's got to be something that's like unmissable. But the other day we went out to underground Mexican wrestling. That was really fun. I got a wrestling mask, rocked the fuck out. It was really good.
Thanks for the wine, man.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I never seen a wine bottle with like velvet on the outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have new different ones.
Yeah, I think that one was a gift for when Nunix has the baby. So it's a good thing
nice.
you didn't crack that one. Yeah, I didn't know if it was in there with them. So I didn't know it was in there with them. Oh yeah, do you want to vape some weed?
I'm good now.
Yeah, some weed vape.
How many more patches you got to go?
I'm at 78. So of 100.
Out of 100?
Yeah, so I'm almost there. Well, I keep getting these ones that sound good both with the mod wheel open and closed. Like this one sounds great both ways.
Nice system you have for getting it done quickly, though.
Yeah, it's working good. I did a couple different ways. I used to just do it in Ableton with like manually chopping everything, and then someone on the stream was saying that Mr. Bill has this way where he uses the IAC bus to automate a bunch of clip recordings, so that it just records it to a bunch of different clips.
What?
Yeah, which just seems like a pretty smart way to do it. Yeah.
Does he have a tutorial on that?
Yeah, he apparently does on his website. And then they
Someone
said they would send. Yeah, so no, I don't think there's that many people watching. There was a bunch earlier today, but this guy Dennis, I'll see if he's written me back with the template. He said he was gonna give me the template.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, the template's not there, so whatever. I'm sure I'll get it to me eventually.
Yeah, you know, I feel like these things, these hits are going to need, there's going to be so much variation from volume between how hard I was hitting things that it's definitely going to take some.
I feel like normalize it.
Yeah, well, I feel like at least if I did a
Convert.
chop the transient thing, that would like just get me at least to the hit.
Yeah, I think you can do a transient chopping machine where it crops all the samples. I think you can do that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because all these functions, I remember when I first got the MPC, I was like, fuck, there's so many different ways to chop. It's really confusing, and I like almost didn't like it. But now that I'm doing stuff like this, I can appreciate that, you know.
So when you build these instruments, are you setting up, because are you just putting the samples on your website, or are you building?
No, the instruments are going to be.
So what about super long legato notes? Are you like looping?
I'm gonna go in and see if any of them, like I'm gonna do them all raw, and then probably like the best ones I'm gonna make into like really nice instruments. So there'll probably be like, you know, 5 or 6 like really deluxe instruments, and then the rest are just raw oscillators, so you can figure it out yourself if you want to do it.
Fair enough.
Because I don't think I'm gonna do like 100 of these, like all fucking pimped out. Like that'd be kind of crazy.
You just do them as you need to use them in that way, I suppose. Like if you're writing a tune and like specific.
Yeah, because that's what we did yesterday. We just like we found oscillators that we liked, and then I was just like, okay, let's trick this out and turn it into a patch.
Yeah.
you know, and then, because these oscillators, it's like a starting point. Yeah, really, like, I used to always, like, listen to sounds that were really raw like this and be like, this sounds fucking terrible. Like, there's nothing going on. It sounds so basic, right?
Yeah.
So I wasn't really appreciating, like, how to listen for tone and, like, what I was looking for. Like, I didn't know what aliasing was or anything, and I was just like, oh, give me the fucking craziest neuro sounds ever, or else I don't think they're cool. And now I'm older and wiser.
You're so wise.
Oh, it seems pretty far. Let's see if... There we go. Let's just see.
Just C and a half.
Yeah.
So you think like sampling analog synths like this,
Okay, that's pretty good.
you think you're really getting like a better result versus like just recreating the patch in Serum or something?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Because of the anti-aliasing?
yeah, because there's no aliasing, and it's like they're all.
What's aliasing?
It's kind of like, you know, when you Photoshop something in Photoshop and you blow it up and the pixels are all like half pixels and shit.
Oh.
That's happening with sound.
Yeah, because like digital audio, it's not a smooth sine wave like you would think it would be. It's like steps, right? Lots of little tiny steps. And when you zoom out, it looks like a curve, but when you zoom right in, there's all these little steps.
Is that because it's ones and zeros?
Yeah,
Because
basically.
because it's
And I mean,
digital.
eventually
It can't
computers
be
will
a
get
perfect-
fast enough that they'll fucking just crank the resolution on
Yeah.
everything, and it'll be crazy. But, you know, it's like you know, 8-bit video games versus like now, you know. But it's like it's the same
But
thing.
like, so if you're sampling these analog synths, aren't you kind of like introducing aliasing because you're
Yeah.
recording it?
Yeah, well,
into
I
a
mean,
digital
it's like kind of like the oscillators themselves are aliased when you're using like there's like you can hear it, you know, and even like, you know, if I were to like load up actually here I'll take this off of this, but you can even hear like on here if we go to like, let's just get like a saw wave patch. Yeah, I'll turn my speakers up. Alright, and then let's get like a saw wave over here. Let's get a saw, and then open the filter, cut off, get the overload off. Like, let's take that, or I'll put the glide on right here. Oh man, I gotta change the voicing. Make the last note.
What are you playing on the top? Is that
That's
just
the-
a MIDI?
This is a synth too,
Oh, okay.
right? So
I wonder how these,
this
like-
is an analog synth. Right? So that's a digital oscillator, and this is an analog oscillator.
Right. You can definitely hear the difference. Yeah.
Like, it's not like terrible, but the analog just has this juicy
got that-
squidginess
Yeah,
to it, you
Yeah,
know?
is that really
That's true.
it's like identical though?
It's
For
well,
what
it's a
it was-
saw wave, a digitally produced saw wave that is an exact mathematical saw wave, and then an analog saw wave, which is basically a triangle core oscillator being like electrically
Yeah, but
kind
I'm
of
saying
manipulated.
Right.
are those two stripped down to be exactly what they would be from both synths?
I mean, it's
They're-
yeah, it's
they're
just a
just
saw
raw,
wave.
right?
That was just
That
a saw
was
wave.
pretty dramatically
Yeah, it's a
different.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Is that really the difference?
Yeah, well, the thing is though, is that the Moog saw wave is not a saw wave. You know, and the triangle's not a triangle. They're close to that, but basically, like, the oscillator is mathematically producing a triangle, right? Because a triangle is basically just changing the direction of voltage, right? So that's going to be mathematically accurate. But when it's turning the triangle into a saw, for example, it's basically it's got to like change the speeds of stuff, and it's like it's not a computer, you know. It's like there's thresholds, and it's like bending the fucking math electrically.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like digital math; it's electrical math. So it's like changing the actual electrical signal inside the chip, as opposed to saying at this point this value equals this. You know, proceed. Like it's a totally different style of generating the sound. So when you do it, like you don't get like usually on a like analog saw wave or whatever, it's like some kind of funky bent thing. And if you get an oscilloscope and you actually look at the waves, you know, and like some of the best analog waves, like the DPO has these waves where it's like, you know, kind of like it's like a sine wave with like a shark tooth sticking out of it, and they sound fucking insane. But it's like, what would that be called? You know,
Right.
and it's just like in the wave folder,
wave
they're
with
like,
shark
here's
tooth.
a bunch of pleasing shapes that we like, that you can go through. So they're kind of
So-
embracing the not
So
mathematical
why
of
not
it.
just like get single cycles and put them in serum or something? Because that would have like.
You could, and I have sampled the DPO, and I made a bunch of single cycles with there. But there's also like the instability of the wave and stuff. Like it's a little bit like sketchy.
Like
'cause,
it kind of
it's,
just like it's not.
it's
like
like
perfect.
jittering, you know, because the temperature.
Yeah.
Like for example, like the reason why there's a tuning knob right on there is it's not always at like unless the synth has been on for an hour, it's not at its natural tuning. Like its natural tuning is set like they calibrate it based to the synth's typical heat while it's working. So if you just turn it on, it's gonna be like a little flat while it like because it has to warm up.
Man, that's interesting, dude. I don't have any analog or any like gear. I do everything in the box, but. you're
Yeah,
like fucking
I had this one
Preaching.
student who
Preach.
was like,
Get ready.
dude, I had this student who was like a fucking crazy millionaire, and he had this studio that was like, I didn't even know people had recreational studios like that. Like it was like walking into a fucking like serious like commercial studio, but with like mountains of modular. Like he had fucking every kind of modular and shit that like it could fall over and crush you. Like he has like this wall-sized fucking 1/4-inch modular.
1/4-inch modular.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Quarter
insane.
inch.
Yeah, it's
You
like
don't
yeah,
understand
huge.
what
It
that
sound like,
means.
and the voltage too. They're
It's
working with a
so
way
big.
higher voltage, so like the sweeps up and down are deeper, you know, and it just like it sounds like there's dust in the sound. Like it's like this big like hollow vintage like dusty
I gotta
fucking
hear
thing.
that song.
And I was just like sitting there like working with these synths, and I was just like I've never heard anything like this, and it fucking ruined me. And then I started collecting synths after.
Who was this at this?
After I went to Ryan's house and spent like a fucking month in that studio or whatever.
Oh,
I hear
like,
their music's
I just
coming out.
I just locked in that studio and just fucking stayed up all night every night. Like
Word
was
on the
just
street
like,
is that
How long
music's
you were
coming
working
out.
with him for?
a couple years. Yeah, he's got this
Okay.
sick record. Like I can't say anything about it because it's on the live stream, but he has like all these famous rappers on this record. That's like crazy. But anyway, his studio, he had all the real versions of all the UAD stuff. So I used that, and I was like, oh, I want a fucking digital version of that now, because like the sound is just like you can't unhear certain things, you know. And I was like, oh,
Wall-sized.
now I know. And then I like learned to hear aliasing
Like,
and all this stuff, and I was
you
like,
were
oh, it ruined me.
Dude, have you seen the Moog modulars that look like these black suitcases?
Yeah,
Those
Model 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have an
Oh my God.
iPad app that's
They have
actually
one at the
pretty
Guitar
good.
Center on
It's
Sunset.
pretty good, the Model 15 iPad app. Okay,
Kind
here,
of
let's.
sounds like you've been drinking like cheap wine for like years, and then you went to like a rich dude's place.
Yeah.
He gave you a bottle of fucking expensive wine. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
everything
Well,
tastes like
sometimes you
trash
can't
now.
Yeah, it was exactly like that. It was exactly that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was rough. It was
But
rough.
you have to
Well, like
know
you
that-
went and stayed there for a month straight and just
Okay, so that
drank
one's done.
nothing
Yeah.
but the best
The
top
best
wines.
wine, and then you went home and you're like, ugh.
You know, I strong arm my.
Cheers, by the way.
Oh, cheers.
You don't even get a hangover
I would
from
try
that
to-
wine. It's so good.
Try to strong arm my friends to go to the Outlook Festival.
Oh, Outlook is so worth it.
But what happens, Dylan, this totally happened with one of my friends who I took there, is they come back and then they're in the club and they go, I think these guys' speakers are broken.
Yeah.
Like, it just is, it sounds like completely wrong.
Yep.
And I'm like, nah, dude.
You just have,
Like, the
you've
problem
heard.
is you went to the Outlook Festival and now you know what this stuff is supposed to sound like.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no. I'm like, it's exactly the same as it was before we left. They are not broken.
This is
the way
what I
it
felt
sounds.
like when I heard a vinyl set, and Dylan was actually there.
Yeah, we saw
Oh,
Mala on a Function 1, playing vinyl on a Function 1, just ruin a...
I wasn't even dancing, I was just standing there just like,
Yeah, it sounds so
sonically
rich.
just pleasing.
And like, even when it goes like crackle, you're like, that was so nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Just the snares that just go right in your ear. It feels like it goes deeper into your ear, you know? Just hits different spots that you never...
I guess like the dynamic range is a little bit higher too
Yeah,
on
it's
vinyl
just-
too, right?
Yeah. And the thing too, it's like, you know, they say, well, the human eye only sees it 25 frames a second. Then it's like, why do 60 frames per second games look so much better then? It's like, you know, and people are like, oh, well, the human ear can only distinguish this. And it's like, maybe your average person testing on a shitty sound system, but not like a music snob on a Function 1 listening to vinyl. It's like totally different. Like, you can tell. You can tell.
True.
It was fucking brilliant. Have you guys ever seen a vinyl set?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I feel like I'm the
I
only one.
bet he owns records even.
You do? Do you play vinyl?
No, I own a few records, but
I got a couple thousand of them still.
Yeah, I know you've
I
played a
bought
record or
too,
two.
but I feel like nobody does anymore. I have a lot of records. I've never spun vinyl, but I only heard one vinyl set in my whole life.
Jacob's like a 21-year-old old man. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like nobody plays vinyl anymore. Like, what 21-year-old says sentences like that?
I was raised by like this guy that only listens to vinyl. The only way my dad consumes music is old vinyls.
my dad
He
listens to vinyl
listens to crank.
Yeah, he has a player piano in his house.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
you
Like,
saw
his dad's
this.
Oh,
crazy.
like a pianola?
My
kinda
yeah, like the
with the
thing.
pedals and shit?
No.
Oh.
No, it's like a player piano
Yeah,
where you
one
have
of
like
those.
sheet music with holes in it, and it's all like
yeah. Like the scrolls. My fucking grandma's got one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to like, my grandma's got one where you pump the pedals
Yeah.
to
Oh,
like
that's
get the right
awesome.
tempo.
So you're like having a bad day. It's like boom, 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 like all slow and shit.
It's the first digital music,
Yeah.
if you think about it.
My grandma's got a wall
On,
of like
off.
pianola scrolls
That's cool.
in Australia.
Man, when I grew
Pianola.
up, we had
Sounds
a
like
grand piano, a harpsichord, a pump organ, an electronic keyboard.
no way.
Amazing.
And a player piano, and an upright. It was, you couldn't even walk in my house without bumping.
So our
into-
player piano people like vinyl sucks.
Yeah, it's all about play piano scrolls,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, no, my
Yeah.
parents, I mean, both my parents were piano teachers. My dad was like this prominent music educator. We
That's
had
cool.
way too many keyboards in our house. So. Actually,
That's pretty good.
it was
That one's
fun.
not
I
very
actually
different.
grew up learning how to play the harpsichord and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
Isn't that crazy? I don't do
Wow,
it
it's a
anymore.
juicy pulse.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's one pole pulse with modulation.
You know, there was some
Okay.
ragtime pieces that
So that one,
drunk
did I
enough
just finish
could
that one? Yeah, I did.
do a very weird version
Okay.
of it. Like,
Oh wait, this one I have to still transfer, right? Yes, Bright Moog, open.
I would like to play like Latin piano. Like,
That shit is spicy, man. Those fucking like rhythms that they all have. They have all these like rhythm sets where it's like, okay, so this is the cascara. It's like buck, 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 gaduck, duck, buck, buck. Okay, everybody got it? And then they're all like buck, buck, gaduck, duck, buck, buck. You know, they all just like lock into this rhythm template and then jam. It's so cool.
Yeah, I really like the type of piano you hear on like Fania records, that kind of stuff, salsa, boogaloo. If I picked up piano again, it would be that.
Yeah.
I think
Why
about
is
that.
this all fucking?
Like when I'm too old to sleep in a tent.
That keeps
at a
off the
festival,
fucking,
which is probably gonna be a long.
it's like 50
time
cents
coming.
off, eh?
Yeah, well, they're all pretty off, but that one should not. Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, sorry,
Are
that
you
was me.
fucking okay? Like,
I was
what the
touching you.
fuck is going on?
So Dylan, that huge modular unit that you're talking about, is there any way to record something like that and like really retain?
Oh, like this kind of shit? Oh yeah, I made a bunch of those over there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have
And
as
it
good a system.
retains.
I wish I had as good a system like this. I would just jam and record riffs and then sample
Yeah.
my riffs and stuff.
Yeah.
But this, I'm regretting not doing more of. Now that I'm like, I finally have sat down and made a system, and I'm like, okay, this is.
You could
Now
just
I'm like,
go there
I
and
wish I
visit
fucking.
and-
Oh yeah, I visit him sometimes. So I think I'm just gonna leave this one tuned in G because it seems too weird to me to fucking tune it all the way down. So I'll just say this is in G. So that's, what was that patch called? Bright Moog? Yeah, Bright Moog open.
I want to play with the modulars. I want to learn how. I want to use my fucking.
You should watch all their Instagrams and shit, man. The fucking Make Noise Instagram has so many cool patch tips, and there's all kinds of educational videos that they have that are sick.
Have you seen that dude on YouTube? His name is Look Mom No Computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see when he built the Eurorack flamethrower?
No, I hadn't seen
Holy
that one.
fucking
The
shit.
flamethrower?
He built like an actual voltage controlled flamethrower where you could like play the synth and fire shot out of the fucking Eurorack. I was
That
like,
guy
you
is such
didn't do
badass,
that
dude.
shit. That was
Like,
crazy.
Clip through the air and Furbies everywhere and shit.
Yeah, he made a Furby organ where you're like playing and like all the Furbies are singing and shit.
They're all just like glitching
That's
out.
really
He
cool.
like circuit bent
It's
like
called Look Mom No
150
Computer.
Yeah, look mum. Look mum, no computer. M-U-M.
Wow.
M-U-M. Because he's British.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw a video where he built a giant like rack, and it had something like 150 oscillators.
Yeah,
And just, like,
it
big
sounded
knobs.
so crazy.
Yeah. I was like, when I watch his channel, I'm kind of like,
Furby organ.
just because you can doesn't mean you should, but I'm kind of glad you did. Kind of thing.
Hey, what's up, Darren? What's up, Josh? Well, Ableton Live producer has still not answered our question.
Oh.
I think he's gone.
Damn.
Yeah, I think this is too boring a task for people.
Lexi says hi.
It is pretty. I mean, unless they. I mean, this is like a podcast kind of. They're just listening to music.
Yeah, we're mostly just fucking shooting the shit. Yeah.
People like this type of shit. They put it on the back.
Apparently, two of them do.
I would like
Yo.
that type of shit.
Those two have left and they're like shitting right now.
Yeah.
Is there 2 people watching?
Yeah. It's not very many
fair
people
enough.
right now. Yeah. I mean, we're just like
So you do
whatever.
this every day?
It's not really a very results-oriented stream.
Not every day.
Like once you're like, oh, okay, he's doing that.
This is just a lesson. You gotta take the good sessions with the
Yeah,
tedious
I do
sessions.
sometimes where I'm troubleshooting, cause like it's good to learn how to troubleshoot, you know. So I do some where I'm troubleshooting. There's some people that are like, oh fuck, that's
Not
great,
all glitz
and other
and
people are
yam,
like,
blam.
are you really just reading the manual on your live stream right now? I'm like, yeah,
TFL.
This
Pull
is
out your
where
manual. We're on page.
yeah. Did you know that several weeks of trial and error can save you at least 15 minutes of manual reading? Yeah, man.
Is
big
there
time.
any way to get an alert when you go online? Because
Yeah, on YouTube you click the little bell. So if you go here,
yeah.
Smash that.
there's
bell.
like I guess you don't have it because it's my channel.
Smash
but
that like.
Yeah, there's a little bell. Yeah, I guess I should really be like,
Hulk, smash
don't forget
that
to
like.
subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. But I
Ring
don't
the
do
bell.
any of that shit. I just stream all the time, and I'm like, people can check it out or not. You know.
Yeah.
I think maybe if I did more entertaining streams and you know told people to like and subscribe all the time, I'd probably have more followers. But
More than 2.
yeah,
It's business out here.
yeah.
They don't even know.
All right, that's got that one recorded. I made sure to turn it down though, so they're not getting the synth full blast or anything.
What if they are though? Oh, we got 4 people. Hey.
Hey, oh yeah,
3
they're
now.
excited because we're talking about them. They're like, oh, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask questions.
This is question time.
Yeah, it's question time, yo.
Q&A with everyone here.
Yeah,
We're not famous enough for that.
you can ask us all questions.
You can just-
Okay,
Who are
cool.
these people?
So,
So, how did you become famous?
Well,
he has a
This
podcast.
is a good microphone. I do have a podcast.
Yeah, he has a podcast, and it's
I'm
awesome.
working on another season.
Cool.
I'm doing it.
You
in
finished the season already?
Well, I did 5 episodes, so
Sounds really good.
that's like over a month. So I want to do like a month at a time, but I'm trying to work on how I'm actually gonna put it out that's satisfying for me, and that it's not just like this big.
Yeah, you got to make it like not like a suck. You know, it's got to be
Another thing that I
fun.
want to do is that because like a lot of podcasts that I look at, it's like they just hop on a stream and they just talk shit for however long the podcast goes for. But I want to have really polished, nice sounding episodes that have lots.
Your
of-
episodes sound good, man. I
They
mean,
do.
you do have that UAD shirt on, so You know,
Yeah.
you can't fuck around.
I want more.
This one's more in tune.
I want better
Ooh,
production value. I want it to be more. I want to have the time to edit it properly and everything. It's got. I want it to sound really good. No. Nobody knows.
Oh, that pulse width sounds great.
I mean, I'm sure you can find someone who
That sounds
does
really
editing.
nice.
I guess
That's
so.
good.
Editing takes a long fucking time. I edit all my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And it takes.
Yeah, you go in on your YouTube videos, man. I don't fucking
wanna
do that
be
shit.
that guy that's like and ah, so I cut out all the ums and ahs.
Ah.
And it looks like I'm just like perfectly articulating exactly what I want to say.
It's all a lie.
Yeah.
Can there be an emulator? Like with AI, can't you just a few times into
Like,
a mic
yeah,
and then automatically?
Yeah, they should really have an AI
They're-
remover.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, you should. If you make that, I will give you money right now.
I was gonna say, I thought that's your new
Here's the thing.
new plugin, the Umugator.
If you're taking out it's okay. But when you're fucking with what I learned is like when you're fucking with a conversation, if you cut out a chunk of it, they might say something in the next sentence that kind of pertains to the last thing. But
Yeah, mine was missing a couple things that I was like, at the end we were referencing those things and they were gone.
Yeah. It's just that stuff that you got to be careful for. But like, sometimes you got to just realize like, it's a conversation, so we're gonna say things that people might not know about, and they don't have to have listened to the whole conversation.
I think like, I like listening to natural conversations with people, and I think like, instead of editing, maybe you should focus more on like, just getting good questions across to you. Like,
I was definitely doing a lot.
And like,
Did you listen to the Tim Ferriss one about how to interview people?
Yeah.
That episode is really good.
Yeah, like that's probably.
It took a lot of time. I would create these giant spreadsheet boards of like, what do I know about this person? What do I want to know about this person? What have they been interviewed about before? What am I gonna touch on? And then when I got there, I would ask them questions before we got on mic, like, what do you want to talk about? What do you not want to talk about? What would make this a successful conversation? Like, do you need anything out of this?
Yeah.
So like I created like this whole spreadsheet board that I was trying to refine.
That's cool.
But it was hard to do because I was doing like 3 podcasts a week, so doing all that research, all that editing, all of that stuff every week was a lot. So I stepped back and I want to like go back into it with like.
Yeah, I'd love to get your help with the dojo one, but I want to wait until we have 12 mixtapes so we can come in hot for like 3 months, like new mixtape every week.
Oh, you want to do once a week?
Yeah, well, no, I want to do, because you're saying that there's that period at the beginning where you're like new and hot. And, like,
yeah, so you want.
So I want to be like fucking.
There's 8
swinging
weeks.
in that
There's
period.
8 weeks, and they want to see growth, I think. But they just want to see that it's hot, and then you could get on new and noteworthy, and that gets a lot. That's like everybody that signs on to iTunes and clicks on podcasts. It's like, it's the first thing.
Yeah, because I'm not sure whether to do 2 podcasts where there's one that's just music and then one that's just like interviews and talking about production and showing.
You could mix them all
and stuff.
in.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little confusing if they're all mixed into one thing. Like, when I go, like, if I went to Noisy Radio and there's, like, a bunch of interview episodes, I'd be like, you know?
Yeah. So Joe Rogan does a thing now. He has, he was having comedians and other random people and then a lot of MMA people.
Yeah.
So now the title says JRE MMA podcast and then the guy's guest. So you know which one.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah, because the upstairs in the green screen room, what I want to do, I want to get a new camcorder because my camera keeps getting too much noise for the green screen to work on my like camcorder. I have to use the SLR camera, and those things can only go for like 20 minutes before they fucking overheat, right? So, but when I get a camcorder, I want to have it set up so there's like a couch in front of the green screen, the computer on the coffee table, and then you can do computer stuff and it's projected on the couch behind you.
Cool,
yeah, and then that way, you know, like if you're interviewing people, you can either just have their graphics or have it show whatever and then still live stream.
How are you going to do green screen with green hair, dude?
It turns your hair white. It turns your hair white. I've done green screen with the green hair. It's really cool looking.
Really?
Yeah, it takes all the color out of your hair. So your hair is just white.
People think you got a new haircut.
No, it does. You don't get like it doesn't make it so that it's like blobs of the background. You just have white
your
hair.
could be the computer.
Yeah, it turns blonde again.
Yeah, just
yeah, I was hoping that I could that my hair would be like computer hair. I was hoping that would work.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. It just makes my hair blonde. But it was
like,
pretty cool.
Green screens, pretty sure it's all about lighting. Like you've got to light your subjects. And
Yeah, I have it
light
just
the green screen.
ripping lighting, but it's because it's such a small space. There's like reflections of the green, and my Canon, or like the 7D, looks flawless. But my little camcorder can't handle it.
I've seen a bunch of videos by like on YouTube, the Captain Disillusion, and he's always talking about how to do green screen rap.
Oh, cool.
Have you seen that guy before?
Captain Disillusion. No.
Yeah, he's awesome. He like debunks like videos on like YouTube and stuff that go viral, and he's like,
Cool.
that shit's fake because of these reasons. And he's like a VFX kind of guy that like knows everything about VFX. And he's like, see, look at that little artifact. They were lazy there. They didn't fucking think about this shadow. And he like goes right in and tells you how this is clearly fake.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like James Randi for YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we got that. Okay, great. And then
Very true. I haven't finished this.
getting there. We're in 82 now.
Still Thursday, right? We still have time to see each other.
It's pretty exciting. 82.
No, I might be down Tidway tonight. You should come by.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you.
What's a P250?
I want you to meet Lee from Gato Prieto.
This dude, Dennis, was saying he's going to trade me all of his P250 multi-samples for my Moog multi-samples.
Wow.
I don't know what a P250 is. P250. Oh, it's a Yamaha. Oh, very cool.
Sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, those are fucking sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Wow, that's tremendous. Well, usually when I feel like this, it's
See
like
any
suck out
questions?
for about a half an hour or so.
Oh yeah, John Bishop says even the transient shapes on the analog are just better. Yeah, you get really nice transients from analog, especially drum synths, because like the waves they aren't always like re-triggering in the same phase the oscillator, so all your drums are like slightly different and stuff, which is sounds really nice, you know. It's like one of my I think biggest pet peeves with electronic music is when people have the exact fucking same kick drum again and again and again, and the exact same snare drum again and again and again. The snare drum's always in that spot, the kick's always on the one. It's just like, yeah, it just makes the song, like the texture of the song, feel like the same the whole time, you know? And it's like I like when there's like, you know, the drum kits are like moving a little bit or varied or whatever. I think that's like part of what makes minimal techno sound so appealing, even though there's like, you know, it seems at first to be really like compositionally very simple, but because all of the sounds, they're not like, you know, a lot of them are not quite repeating, like everything's just like moving a little bit, and it's just like, it makes it really feel like this song is changing and developing, you know? So, I mean,
You could like layer your like drum meat, like fat kick and fat snare, with like a classic drum break that has like, or just like a recorded
yeah, or like
drum break.
switch them
Kind
up.
of just like layer it so that the transients kind of intermingle.
Yeah. And like, you know, and just like, you know, I'll have tracks where there'll be like one part of the track will have, you know, like the main meat of the kick and snare are pretty stable, but like one part of the track will have one set of percussion on the top, another part will have a completely different set of percussion on the top, you know, stuff like that kind of spices it up a bit, but.
You like comedy?
I do.
You do? You both do.
Yeah,
That's good.
Bad.
I heard he was a fan
Who
earlier.
are all these people that don't like comedy?
Well, I mean, it's such a thing now.
No, Jacob's like geeked out, like he played at the Comedy Cellar and shit.
Yeah. I did stand up for a little while.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it go?
It was fun. I mean, I did for years. When I was young, right out of high school. It was the first art I pursued, stand up.
She throws many parties. She's kind of a,
Yeah.
Seems like it could be a tough racket.
Yeah, man.
I did it a little bit recently too,
Oh yeah?
which I don't think I've told anyone until just now.
No, that's awesome.
I did it completely under the radar. I did it
what?
for a few weeks. I just like did it every single day. I was like, I wonder what this would feel like again.
Cool.
How'd it work out?
How can that even happen?
I learned so much, and I was so much better this time. Like before, I would like shake every time,
Yeah.
and I would like all the material I wrote up wouldn't get out. And this time, I actually had some sort of a presence.
Dude, I'll go see you if you do stand up.
You know what I think? You know what I think is the thing with stand-up? Why it takes so long is because you need to have like a maturity. There's got to be some sort of a maturity where you're able to get your points across and be coherent on stage. It just takes so long for that to develop.
I think like all you need to do to be a successful comedian is just like not jerk off in front of a hotel room.
He's still the most successful. He's still sold out.
Did he like? Is he coming back?
Yeah, he's doing stand-up again.
Is he?
Yeah.
I still think he's funny. I mean, I'm not gonna like let him jerk off in front of me, but I don't think he wants to. So I mean, and it's like cool that he did that or anything, but
it's not cool.
It's also not cool because he asked every single person. Nobody said no, and the person that did say no, he didn't do it. He didn't like force anyone to watch that.
You gotta be like,
it's just weird.
If you were him, you'd be like, well, I asked, so I don't know.
That's what it is. That's what he said in the letter.
Still, like, I don't know. It's still kind of fucked up.
It's just odd. If it wasn't weird, we wouldn't be freaking out. It's just that it's not normal.
Just fuck them. I don't know.
Just fuck them. I gotta get that as a t-shirt.
Why you gotta jerk off in front of them? It's so weird. Just fuck them. Get this t-shirt.
Yeah. That sounds terrible.
I'm gonna get the "Come In Me Bro" t-shirt.
Yeah, the "Come In Me Bro." They're great. They're great. We saw them online. We were joking about making them, and we saw someone made a "Come In Me Bro" t-shirt. They're so good.
We were joking about it, and then we looked it up. It's real.
It's real.
LGBT shirt.
Yeah, it's so good.
Come In Me Bro. They're wearing
Dude, the "Come In Me Bro" shirts are epic. They're epic.
What's your shirt mean? Just trying to buy this Arizona. Dude, what happened to Arizona's? That's an East Coast thing.
What about anal? You know, like make a shirt that says "Cut sick on my shitter."
Cut sick?
Wow, that's some Aussie shit right there.
I was about to say.
Cut sick on my shitter.
Chuck it in my dumper.
I'm on my rag, so chuck it in my dumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, chuck it in my dumper.
Fuck,
That's
I had a good one.
wow. That's wow.
Chuck it in my dumper.
Chuck it in my dumper. Cut sick on my shitter, mate.
Cut sick on my shitter, mate.
Amazing. That couldn't be a woman.
Where we are.
Did women say that there?
Yeah, women have been known to say that in Australia.
Really?
Dude, Aussie women are fucking hardcore. Like, some of them are pretty crazy. Like, those crime bosses in Melbourne. I was reading about these, these like two famous crime like overlord ladies that were dueling in Melbourne, and they had like dueling gangs. And they fucking hated each other and were like just like running the fucking underworld, like opposing each other for years in Melbourne. Yeah, there was like two crime families headed by women, and they hated each other, and they had this famous feud.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just like
cut
damn,
sick and me
Australia.
dumpa, mate.
Yeah, cut sick and me dumpa. That's what they say.
There's gotta be other good
Cut
ones.
sick.
Cut. What's the cut though? What action is that?
I don't even know.
Just cut sick, man. You just cut sick.
That's how you do it.
It doesn't sound so easy.
Yeah, it sounds so unappealing.
Yeah.
It sounds like I have to go to the dermatologist afterwards. You know? Just like.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was at the dermatologist today. Speaking of, isn't that weird? That's why it's in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the hottest dermatologist.
You had a hot dermatologist?
She was so hot. I was gonna ask you, how do you think I should ask my dermatologist out? Because
has she seen you naked already?
Yes.
Because that would probably be the place to start. Be like, well, since you've already seen me naked.
Yeah.
I think we should go on a date.
I was gonna write my phone number. I was gonna write my phone number on my dick and just.
Don't do that.
Oh God, that's so inappropriate. That's so inappropriate.
Go and be like, wait. I gotta go and be like, there's something I got. It's like a discoloration, and it's just my full phone number.
Why are there only 6 numbers?
Like, in this fantasy that you're living in, does she just like suck the phone number off of you?
Yeah, it smears.
And she like absorbs the phone number into her stomach.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh my God.
That's a good way to do it.
Some blackheads with your phone number.
Blackheads?
Yeah. She's a dermatologist.
Yeah.
Right?
She's got to get in there. Do you have a cream that can fix this thing? You got to check it out. Dude, she was so hot.
Amazing.
I did not want it. She was like, giving me like a routine like check.
Oh yeah.
Okay? And we got to the part where she was like, can you take your pants down?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I don't want this to be how you see my dick. I want it to be like romantic. You're so hot.
I would be worried that it would change in the presence of her.
Change. That's what I. Yeah. That's they do change.
No,
It might be like,
It-
whoa.
It would change.
I swear I came in like this.
It's
Impressive.
always like this.
Yeah,
She's
this is
really
just-
like radical.
I'm always at half mast.
Yeah.
Or full mast.
Yeah. Like an army vet just died. It's half mast.
Oh
Yeah,
my
now
god.
you get it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
8:15.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. There we go. So is this one worth doing as poly?
I would love that.
Yeah, that's worth doing as a poly.
We should.
Okay. So that one is sinking slowly.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the
Figure it
studio
out.
with,
I'll figure it
with this work. I'm gonna figure it out a bunch of shit.
If this is
Um,
how being in the studio
Hey, do you
was
want
all the
me
time-
to like if you gotta head
Yeah,
out,
that
do you
would
want me
make
to
so
give
much
you
more
some
music.
beats? Do you have like a USB key or something?
My.
I have a Dropbox I could invite you to that has like a ton of beats.
That'll be good.
Cause yeah, I'd love to do some
NYC at
recording.
Gmail.
Pardon?
Suzuka NYC at Gmail.
Okay, cool.
She's in town for a while.
Yeah, that would be great. And then
Yeah.
I should definitely get your number. Yeah, cause we can record. We can definitely record vocals.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
you know.
around for sure.
Okay, cool. So
You got a tune for
let's
me right
go
Oh my God.
in here.
If
Yeah,
you guys made a track,
likewise.
I would
Send me
just
a
have a
tune.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Zuzuka NYC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out some of your stuff on the plane.
Yeah.
What's the email?
Zuzuka NYC at Gmail.
Suzuka with a K, yeah. Suzuka NYC.
So
Casually
ZUZUKA NYC at gmail.com.
ZUZUKA NYC, yes.
Boom. Shared. Okay, there's a huge folder of beats in there. So yeah, there's like probably 80 beats. So,
Wow.
yeah, so go in. Like,
Oh,
yeah, just like let me know which ones you want to do or whatever. And you can
Yeah.
check them out. But they're pretty much all fair game.
cool.
Yeah.
You just have 80 beats sitting there waiting.
Yeah. Well, we're my crew are doing a mixtape with hieroglyphics, so I got everybody to give me all their best beats, and we have this folder with 80 beats in it because we were like, oh, everybody wanted to work with hieroglyphics, right? So everybody got like their cream of the fucking crop, and it's been good. And we've got 4 vocals back so far, and they're all fire, you know.
Lexi's
But,
did
yeah,
one.
Lexi did
Oh,
one.
yeah?
It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, it's so
Nice.
good.
Really good.
And they're all really good, but we're waiting because Dell was performing with Gorillaz in Europe, and he fell off the front of the stage and fell like 30 feet and broke his ribs and punctured his fucking lung.
Oh my god.
So
Wow.
yeah, I know,
You
shitty.
think you fell?
Yeah, shitty.
Wow.
So. But you know, he said European healthcare system is awesome. Like he was like posting all these selfies from the hospital and stoked and shit.
Wow.
But he's like, you know, that was like 3-4 months ago, so we're kind of waiting for him to heal. So they were gonna do it in like I think August, so it's November now. Yeah, so like 3 months ago. So we're waiting for him to heal. So I guess I don't know how long it takes to heal a punctured lung
Yeah, it
and
sounds
ribs,
like-
but it sounds pretty nasty. So because we really want to get Dell on the mixtape too, you know, like
Yeah.
hieroglyphics, like having Dell would just make it so much better. No disrespect. All the other members are fantastic too. Like
I like
and
Dell.
all the vocals are fucking great. But yeah, Dell is like, you know, I think probably a lot of people would be sad if he wasn't on the mixtape. So yeah, so we delayed it, but definitely not all those beats are gonna get used. And like, let's say we use one and like, because hieroglyphics, they said they want a couple for the next hieroglyphics album, which is pretty cool for those students. Like the student Richard Sixth Street, he's like fully on the next hieroglyphics album, and he's like, you know,
So sick,
just like
dude.
dojo member, you know. So yeah, it's pretty
So
cool.
crazy.
But yeah, I mean, he's really talented for sure too. But yeah, so anyway, the beats are all pretty much up for grabs, and then like, let's say we record vocals on one, and then we can't use that beat. A lot of the time, I'll like produce a vocal or produce an instrumental to go with a specific vocal, and it's sound like, I mean, half the time I record vocalists, I end up doing that anyway. You know, just because like you want the fit to be perfect. You know, and a lot of time you get like let's say someone has a song that they've written, you know, and then they're just like, okay, like give me a beat, and they just do it over a beat. It might be a great song, it might be a great recording, but it might not be the perfect beat the first time, you know. So you can always like swap out the beat or redesign a beat to go with the vocal. So
I totally believe that too.
yeah, so whatever, like if you're like, I'm feeling this one, I want to do this one, we'll do that one, and we can do you know, like it'll either be me recording you, or because I mean I got those 2 other students who are running exercises and stuff today, which is why I gotta finish this quick. But when you know, like if need be, I have an engineer I can call who can come in here and record you
Okay.
and stuff, you know.
Sounds
And
good.
but it'll probably like I'll be at least dipping in and out, you know, and then you could have an engineer, and there's like full like talk back and shit. You can set up on that monitor for recording vocals. So you can like see each other through the window and stuff. It's really sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I mean, you could even do like a couple in a day if you got stuff written or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some. I'm working with this guy. He lives in Germany. He leaves on Wednesday, and we're working on a track together, which I will be needing to record the vocal for this track.
Okay, cool. I have a gig on Friday, and then I'm back Saturday, so I can be working again on Saturday. Here, can I get your contact? I'm playing in Nebraska on Friday.
Nebraska.
Yeah. Here.
I haven't done a gig with you in a while. I'd love to come.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, I don't really like normally whatever city you live in, you like don't play in that city that much. At least for me, it's like I cross it off my list, you know.
I do like a Vancouver show like once a year.
Yeah. Yeah, people are like, they live here. Yeah, that's sinking slowly. That's a nice one. Okay, what's this? Ooh.
I just texted.
Okay, cool. Sweet. All right.
Wanna take a picture?
Awesome.
Make sure
Yeah,
I
we
put mine
should-
on.
Yeah, we should get a
Photo,
let's get a social
everybody.
media photo. It's all posse up. It's all posse up. Here, I had the light
I was
over
Oh,
here.
I was.
Suggesting,
She
yeah, that we-
suggested that like
Where do you want to do it?
we would do it from
With
here.
the camera shooting at
Yeah.
us because the light is.
Oh, I
you've
have
got
a
all
light.
this-
You have a light.
You want it in front of the gear, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that's cooler.
That's what I would
You
want.
already given
There we
us-
go. Selfie game.
You know.
on
But no, I
fire.
want to put it on self timer, so I need to like place it somewhere.
We could probably just ask someone nicely to take it. Every mimic would do it. I'll go ask her.
All right.
No, she's taking photos. She's in the production right now. She looks amazing too.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see the finished product
Let me see how the light
after we.
looks.
I mean, I have a
Did you-
pretty long selfie arm. I think she's doing her own photo shoot. But I have a pretty long selfie arm if I go on that.
But
hand,
I don't
maybe.
have the most advanced iPhone.
I have a
Oh, but you can.
I
you
have a
can
pretty
put-
good
Yeah, all right,
camera
yeah,
on
here,
my
I can do it. I'll do it on mine.
Yeah.
Actually, Julie, your game is pretty tight.
I mean, I can't
game is
hold it,
tight,
but my
Julia.
phone is great. I have a short, very shaky arm, but the phone is.
Get it, DJ Shaky.
Through. Oh man, I can't wait to dig into the Slate plugins. I just got all the Slate plugins today.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
so stoked. Yeah, man, they sent me an iLock. Gonna be making some patches for them.
Cool.
Stoked, yeah. Should be fun, man.
Yeah, so if somebody else can hold it, this camera does take.
Yeah, I can do it.
Quite good.
Okay, here, so let's get these bar stools out of the way and then we'll all posse up.
Oh, it's a pretty unique group of people we have
Oh, yeah.
at this moment.
It's a good one. Solid.
We'll rock the foot necklace.
I
There you go.
think maybe the tiger should get one too.
Yeah, yeah. get that
Who
tiger.
wants to be
I like the
the?
incrimination.
Who wants to be the finger?
Yeah, I can probably do it.
Tiger.
I can probably do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay,
grab the
get her.
tiger. Let's see.
Yeah, we
Let's
can
share.
like
Can we share?
Yeah, we can two-arm it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, let's all squat up here.
Wait, you gotta
Oh, yeah.
meet the face.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. See?
It looks like the tiger's like eating the foot.
There we go. Cool, there's a bunch of them.
Hooray! All right.
Sweet.
Let me see.
Yeah, those are solid.
Those are solid.
Okay, cool. And yeah, the foot necklace. Yeah, that's what's up.
Lovely.
That's what's up. Okay, so now we do sneaky bats. Okay.
I love it.
Sneaky
Hey, that came out
bats.
so clear.
I know.
Yeah,
Wow,
dude. Well,
nothing like
the lights help.
diffused lighting.
Yeah, the lights help.
Fine. I
Okay.
can send them to you. Sure.
Yeah, you gotta share the photos, yo.
Send it.
Divvy 'em out.
Send all. Send all.
I'll send all of them, of
Send
course.
all of it.
Send them
All
all.
of it.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, hi,
Very
Nick.
lucky.
All of it. Which exit do I get out? The little one or the big one?
Whichever one you like.
Neon gray.
Um,
But they're different address.
For calling an Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can call it to the intersection of Porter and Matei. Oh wait.
No, I'm just gonna.
Hang on. Actually, I shouldn't say the location. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garrett.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, can you? I mean, if you do the one that comes up, that's the front door.
I think I'm gonna do the where I came from.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's easy to find.
Yeah, I had fans come to my mom's house, ruined it for everyone.
What?
Yeah, so now I gotta be all quiet.
See that EDM one?
What's EDM?
Just showed up.
Oh yeah, that happened a while ago.
Oh. Do you have it?
That's pretty dope though. It's a really crazy archive.
What's your wife's name again?
Nunik.
Nunik.
Yeah.
Nunik.
So your friend Nick is the old Nick.
Okay. Not the Nunik.
Yeah, and that way.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, then you can remember. Because otherwise people are like, Munich or eunuch or... Well, there's this one border agent who is really, really dumb, and she was really aggressively questioning us, and she kept calling Nunik nuance, and we were like... Yeah, and she was like this really like angry lady who threatened to tackle me and shit, and she like had this real bulldog face, but she put on makeup like it was like a 2-year-old like got into mom's makeup.
Oh, wow.
You know, so she had this like weird like blue eye crayon, and like her lipstick was like totally not in the same shape as her lips and stuff, but she's all like, don't make me drop you, I drop people when I get spooked and shit, like all like super angry.
This
I was like
coming
back from Shambhala, of course.
I was with you guys?
Yeah, and they belittled us in front of all the other DJs.
There was this whole bus with like 60 artists on it. It was every artist, and they made us all get out of the bus and line up.
They lined everybody up, and then they were just belittling Nunik and I and threatening us with violence in front of all the other artists. So we had to just sit there and be like, okay, you done? You know? Oh, it was ridiculous.
I only tried to take the bus on the way in.
I was like so bummed, but then I was just like, you know what? Just imagine, like I just like when I get bored agents being mad, I'm just like pissing me off. I'm just like, imagine going on a date. Like imagine them going on a date and they're like, oh, so what do you do? And they're like, well, I'm a border guard. That's just like, my vagina is like the desert. As soon as that comes out of their mouth, I'm just like just fucking dust coming out, you know?
Oh my God.
Like, no fucking way.
Oh, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, lots of love. Yeah, it's great to hang out.
Yeah,
we'll see you soon. We'll make some music.
Of course, I'm looking forward to listening to the song.
Definitely. Thanks for coming
Good
by.
night.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
You guys like 21 Pilots?
What's that?
Band.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Familiar, you know.
They're pretty good, man.
I saw
They're
them at the Forum 2 days ago.
Couple of their.
yeah, they have some
Some,
fucking
super-
massive hits.
I just saw them
Yeah.
at the fucking Forum.
Nice. Was it amazing?
Never heard of them.
DJs? Okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Harsh sentence, but DJs don't know anything about fucking performance.
No, not really. No.
I've seen nobody in the past few years work like those guys just fucking work. They were all over the arena. They had a floating drum kit that was on the people. They had a stage in the middle and like this screen that came down and it projected, and they were there. It was so crazy. All of this production.
Yeah.
And they're a band. They were playing all the music, singing and drumming and bass. It's fucking crazy.
Cool.
It was wild. It was one of the wildest shows I've ever seen. Life changing.
What kind of style of music?
It's like pop music, I guess, but it's not. I guess it's probably not what you think when it comes to mind.
Yeah, like they
Indie pop.
but they like to have a
touch of,
DJ kind of element
hip
too.
hop stuff in it, you know, yeah.
But yeah, their songwriting I think is pretty fantastic,
It's-
man.
It's
Indie pop.
innovative, I think.
Yeah, and their songs are memorable, and not in that like 2 Girls 1 Cup Katy Perry way of memorable. You know, that shit. I'm like,
Katy Perry.
oh, I'm like, oh, that's in there forever. Thanks, Katy. You know,
Wait, what?
I'm talking about listening to Katy Perry. It's like two Girls 1 Cup. You
Wait,
remember
that
that video?
Swish Swish Bish one? Have you heard that?
No, I would
Oh.
remember it if I had.
You gotta throw it up, dude.
No fucking way. I still haven't heard that like Lady Lumps song from Black Eyed Peas. I hear people complaining about it.
That's
I'm
a
like,
good one, though.
I'm like, fuck. I'm so glad I haven't heard that
That's
one.
a really good
song?
one.
No, I've
Dude, that shit's
so far
classic.
I've been remained unscathed.
That's classic.
I don't think I've heard that song either.
It's a classic.
I had this one friend who is this
fuck yeah.
my roommate, and he was like he's a straight guy, but he looked like he should be gay. So he was like, we worked at this gay bar as a bartender, and he made like so much money, right? But he hated all the music that they would be listening to, and he'd just be like sitting there getting hit on by gay guys like all night, right? And he comes home and he's all tired. He's just like trying to pay off his student loan. He comes in and he's like, I was at work, and like, you know, I'm wearing my tight shirt and it's so uncomfortable, but I get way more tips. And then there's this fucking Black Eyed Peas song. They won't stop playing. You know the Lady Lumps song? And Nunica are like, no. And he's all like, you know, it's like, my lumps, my lovely lady lumps. And he's like, just like all like so upset, like doing the fucking dance in his tight shirt, all sweaty from work. Oh, fuck, it was amazing. Yeah, it was really good. He's a pretty top-notch roommate. I miss him.
I wonder how you could write songs like 21 Pilots.
I bet you there's a guy on YouTube who will tell you exactly how if you like and subscribe.
So,
Get to smash that bell.
21 Pilots shook the world with the release of their 2015.
So the
That
lesson
one's
of
kinda
this
pretty similar.
studio session is that if you're doing some multi-sampling of old synths, it's really good to get, you know, a couple people there. So
Oh yeah, this is
conversation
way
and-
less boring. Way less boring. Yeah, I'm stoked, man. Yeah, doing this shit, like when I was having my sick day and I was doing this, I was just like hating life.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
we made that track come together. Like we were struggling with that chord sound, man. We just couldn't get the sound that we wanted out of
Yeah,
a
that's a good
VST.
selfie over there.
And I mean, I'm sure there's like, you know, I'm sure there's ways to do it in some VST that would be like, if we worked at enough. But that was like pretty much zero effort once we got the fucking, those analog oscillators in there. We were just like, oh, just have to not fuck it up. Okay, great. It's like that recording with Dub Effects too. I did a track with him. He did vocals on it, and it was just like I didn't have to do anything to his vocal. Like, you know, I like did the high pass because I was like, oh, you gotta do the high pass. But like, really, like once I got them layered up and stuff, it was like almost nothing before the bus stage. Like they were just fine. Like everything lined up. The tone was just great. Like it was just awesome working with them. I was like, damn, like it's fucking crazy.
High pass the vocals.
Well, just, you know, when you high pass the microphones, you don't have rumble and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So we recorded it outside and stuff too, so
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I was like, oh, that's probably some shit. But I was just like, you know, it's just kind of habit. You know, it wasn't anything. I didn't really have to do it. And then I recorded my same vocals the same day on the same mic. And I had to process the shit out of them before they sounded good, man. Like, it took so much work.
Ha.
Thanks, dude.
That guy's a fucking champ, man. Did you see that video he did in India where he's like on that rooftop, like fucking beatboxing? There's some Indian guy who's like doing traditional Indian music, and they have these big Indian breakdowns, and then like drops in a beatbox, drum and bass and shit. And it's like sunrise on this rooftop. Oh, it's so sick.
Yeah.
That guy, like, he's one of those people that I'm like
Let me know
so
when
happy that they're famous, you know? Because like he was
Yeah.
just fucking
Okay.
hustling,
nice
like
guy,
super
too.
poor. Oh, so nice.
I like warmed up for him at one festival,
216
and he
1708.
was just like really friendly on stage and stuff.
Yeah, he's like fun to be around, man. Like he makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Makes everybody feel good, you know. He's just like a.
Sometimes you like warm up for a DJ, and they just I don't know. It's hard to judge people because sometimes when you're on tour for like ages, you just
Yeah,
get in a
you
shitty
just don't
mood
even
and
care
you're just
anymore.
like-
Yeah.
And like you fucking just got off a flight and you've had no sleep and stuff, so you can't really judge someone on like
No, not
on their
really.
personality on stage or whatever, especially if they're like touring like crazy. But I've definitely been like, that guy was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't.
I've definitely probably been a kind of a dick at a few gigs too. I'm sure everybody has.
Dylan, you want me to text you those photos or send him some other way?
Yeah, send me the text message would be perfect. Okay, rude bass. In goes the rude bass. My Reese is like patch number 99.
That was tasty, right? Do you like it? I
Yeah,
like it. I
it's not
think
bad.
it tastes great.
My Reese is like Number
Eureka.
number 99. That's the one I'm waiting for.
Hot combo.
Okay, probably a little.
Dude, how much money you think you would you ever buy one of those Moog things? Like how much money you think you'd get before you bought one?
What?
One of those Moog wall synths.
Oh, yeah, I would probably buy one of those if I had like a ton of money. Like
How
I
much
think
is
if I
it
was
sell?
making like if I was making like $500,000 a year, I'd buy one of those.
$500,000 a year, that's it.
Yeah, then I would buy
You
one.
could
of those.
fucking do that.
I don't know. No, I mean, have that. It'd be like $500,000 that I keep.
Oh.
A year. You know? Yeah, not like just like $500,000. I'm talking net, dog.
Net
That would be hard to
$500,000.
maintain, isn't stuff like that? It would be like, would just get a lot out of adjustment.
Oh yeah, you got to tune it
Yeah,
every
it'd
time.
be
You got to
like-
tune it every time. I mean, you got to tune this guy every time.
But it's gotta be so
That's just analog.
fucking war it more.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh,
Fucking war.
that's an especially nice one. Yeah, the res all moving together. That sounds great. Okay, so rude bass.
I want an OB6. That
The
would- that's what
OB6, I was considering an OB6
Dude,
too.
that's gotta be the best
they're
sounding.
they're
fucking
really
synth.
good. They sound great.
Especially for that price point.
Yeah, they sound fantastic. And six
It's-
voices is plenty.
It's so fucking good.
Who makes that?
That's Dave Smith.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, if I had a do-over, I would definitely buy an OB6 instead of the
Oh
Pro
my
2.
god, it's unbelievable, and it looks like it looks like a retro futuristic thing.
Yeah, it's like super. It looks like
I'd say,
fucking
like,
all cyberpunk.
You know what's good though
Yeah,
about the
man.
Moog is that you get the Moog knobs. The knobs. Are
Yeah.
special.
Okay. Slow attack. Let's see
What
what.
were you saying?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, I'm so new to fucking hardware, like, I don't even know.
Oh, you gotta hit some of
These
that
are probably, you guys are all talking about classics, since I probably should know that. I have no idea.
shit. No, dude, explore it. Go for it. It's gonna blow your mind whenever you start fucking with it. But
Yeah.
make a good purchase. Don't buy something that you're gonna like sell or
Just get a mug.
yeah.
Just
Or
get a
an
mug.
OB6.
That $8,000.
Dude, the subsequent 37.
Well, no, I mean, I like little. You can get,
I know.
you can get like I got
How
this
much is an
little
OB6
fatty
now?
for MIDI controllers. I traded this guy a bunch of MIDI controllers I wasn't using for it.
Oh, really?
You know? Yeah. It's a great deal. It's the best deal I ever made. It's like, because he wanted to have like these prototype MIDI controllers from when I was testing for like DJ Tech Tools and Cuneo and stuff. And like, I was like, yo, they're prototypes. Like, I don't take them on stage. And he's like, that's cool. I don't want them for stage. I just want to have them in my collection. I was like, sweet. Okay. Great. He's like, yeah, I never used this Moog. I was like, yeah. It's awesome.
I know a guy that works for DJ Tech Tools. I think he works for DJ Tech Tools. I haven't spoken to him for a while, but he like makes custom-
Garrett. Yeah, I know Garrett. He was over
JB
here, man.
Media. He
Yeah.
was here?
Yeah, he was here. He came down. Him and this guy Stray, who makes MIDI, remote scripts.
Yeah.
They like had a like week-long like symposium MIDI controller geek out here. It was awesome, man.
Yeah,
It was
he's
good. Yeah,
such
he
a
made me
master.
maybe a couple of custom controllers.
Really?
Yeah.
Or make 3
Oh, I've
easy
seen
payments.
pictures of that big one.
Yeah, this one's like the M64, but this is like a special edition that has firmware for controlling the MPC.
Yeah.
And then he made
Oh,
me
it's
this one
heavy,
too.
though.
Yeah, I've got one like pretty much identical to this. And he's got, yeah, like I love how he like etches your fucking.
Yeah, it was so cool. He
He,
just
like,
surprised
etched
me with
mine.
that at Sean Ball. I was like,
Yes,
we're
same.
friends now.
Same. I was like, what, you want a beer? Like, what do you want, man?
Yeah, super rad.
wanna do
Yeah, I
it.
use that one a lot. And then yeah, he built me a custom OS so that because the MPC uses all these weird, like when you're using it in standalone mode, the default is all these weird like old school general MIDI note mapping. So like the kick is not C1 and stuff. So if you plug a MIDI controller in, the notes are all fucking different than they are over here, and it's really fucking annoying. The only way to change it is in the software. And like I use it in standalone a lot of the time, like in my hotel room and shit, and just like make beats, you know. So it's really like it's perfect to have that. So
The
yeah.
coolest thing about the JB MIDI stuff is he was showing me. He sent me this project file, Ableton project file, and you can actually set up MIDI clips to output MIDI information to the device.
Yeah, and
itself,
do the lights.
And do the lights.
Yeah, it's so
And
dope.
you can like animate stuff.
You can do that with the Launchpad and the MIDI fighter too.
You can do it with the MIDI finder too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does he? Do you know if he still works for?
No, he doesn't work for DJ Tech Tools like full time anymore, like he did. But they're still like homies, and they still
Yeah.
kind of consult and work on stuff. But he's building a tiny house right now, and yeah, he's like almost. Actually, he's probably done by now.
A tiny house?
Yeah, tiny houses are super
What's
sick.
that?
It's basically where you build your own tiny house that you own, and you can do it like mega cheap if you can live in a compact space.
Yeah.
You know, and
build like a tiny house for like 30 grand.
yeah, and you basically never have to pay rent again.
Yeah.
So he's like getting emancipated right now
Yeah.
Can I tag you on Instagram?
from the rent.
Live in
I
a
don't
tiny
know.
house with me. And I'm like,
Yeah. Oh wow, we
but-
got 8 viewers now. I guess our
too.
conversation's more interesting. Let's see if there's
Oh,
any.
shit,
See if anybody else has any questions. Yeah, if you have any questions for the studio mob here, we're all happy to answer your questions.
But I could still hashtag it.
You could hashtag Jacob or hashtag friend, FREND. Dude, I think I'm taking that for something. Yeah, I totally am done with social media.
Okay.
I actually did. I fucking did it. Okay.
Yeah, I'd sample that.
I respect that.
I want to know if it's possible to do anything without it. I'm gonna try.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't fight it.
I'm not fighting it. It's just I don't want to do it. It's not a fight.
Don't want to do.
I don't want to do social media either, but you got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah, but that's why I think people do it. Is because you say you got to do it.
Well, I've tried. I've experimented with not doing it, and stagnation is your result.
Yeah, you gotta do it. I fucking hate Facebook. I try to like take my audience somewhere else.
It's not. The fact that you're putting stuff out there is great. That I love. But it's the fact that when you get on the app, it takes your time away.
Yeah.
So if there was a way to just post,
I mean,
and
I'm
it didn't-
output only on Facebook. Like, I interact with people on the live stream, but I'm not checking who's fucking
But it
who
just
and who's
doesn't.
getting fat.
I don't know.
care.
Like having the app on my phone, you know what I would do? I would want to have all my social medias and not follow anybody. But then you know you're a dick or something. Yeah.
Tipper's like that. If you go to his SoundCloud, he's following like 0 people or something.
SoundCloud is. Actually, the people that he follows on Twitter are. It's a really good bunch.
But if Tiff is watching, I'm sorry, you're a legend.
Yeah, pretty much. Tipper. I remember the first time I met Tipper, I was like fucking like 22 or something, and he stayed at my house. Because he's like a nomad, so I booked him, and the promoter was like, okay, you can book him for this price, or you can book him for this way reduced price, but he's got to stay at your house for a week, and you got to take care of him, and you can use your studio. I was like, sick, of course. So he stayed at my house, so I got to like sit there and be on the fly on the wall while Tipper was producing. It was like changed my fucking life. I was like 22, right? But anyway, my friend comes over, and you know the decks were in the same studio. Tipper was like doing some email or whatever, so my friend just got back from the record shop, and he like puts on a record. And he's like, yeah, man, I just got this one, puts it on. Tipper's like, crap! And then he's like, okay. And he like puts on the next one. He's like, this one sucks too. And he's just like fully just like hating on all the records my friend just bought. And then you know, we were talking, and I guess he kind of lost track of the conversation. And my friend puts on one of my records, and he's like, hey, we could get Tipper to tell you your music sucks, right? Then he's like, then he goes, what do you think about this one? He's like, production's a bit better, but it's still garbage. And I was like, yes, I got almost a fucking nod. Almost a nod. Yeah, I counted it as a win. I counted
That's
it as
definitely a win.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a fucking hater. And his manager, Dave, like, I mean, he's funny about it, you know? He's not like a dick. And he's not like, he's a great person, you know? He's just very honest about his opinions on music.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Bill because he's pretty honest.
Oh, Bill is so honest.
He's like savagely honest.
Bill will tell you your music sucks, and like he doesn't even think twice about it.
That's the thing. I don't think he understand. Like I think he goes, why would I not say that? It's the truth, you know.
Yeah.
That's what his idea is.
He's like almost autistic.
Yeah.
Yo, he's on the spectrum for sure.
But like he's nice about it too. Like he'll tell you like all your songs and your whole catalog is garbage, and then he'll like take you out for dinner.
Yeah, he's great. I love
him.
him.
You know what I also liked about Mr. Bill?
He's a nice guy.
You know what I liked about Mr. Bill though is that I think when I was talking to him, I would talk about some stuff, and I didn't realize how intently he was actually listening to me. And
yeah, he's great.
He would ask questions, I'd be like, "Oh, you were actually listening to what I was saying." Like most people, like when you start talking to them, they tune out and they ask like.
Yeah, Bill's a real
he was
motherfucker.
Actually,
Yeah.
Tipper
right
too.
there.
Tipper is a very real person.
Yeah.
Very real.
I haven't met Tipper, but
Yeah, I'd like to meet him.
like probably like 2005 or something. I went out and saw one of his shows, and I got this like awkward ass selfie with him.
Nice score.
I think I would pay my bank account to everything I have right now.
Just
I would
like
spend.
his dick.
I would to spend a week just watching him produce. Not even get to say anything.
Oh.
Just to sit there and watch him do it.
Hey, what's up, Ian?
All my money, dude.
How you doing, man?
It's worth it. It would be if you had that.
No,
opportunity.
all good. I'm
A
literally
week to
just
just
doing
sit
this
there.
fucking task that I have to do where I
wouldn't give him
sample
all
all
my
these
money.
analog synths. It's very tedious. But I've got a bunch of
Maybe
people
that's
over.
an
We're all hanging out.
Yeah, I would love to meet him.
Oh, okay. Do you leave it in the green screen room? Oh, you're here. Okay, cool. Are you at the garage entrance? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll come let you in. Oh, Ian's here from DJ Tactile.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool.
Do you know who that is?
No, but I love DJ Tactiles.
He was at Luke.
Was he? I didn't
Yeah.
meet him.
Yes. You gonna meet him now?
Cool.
Yeah. He was staying here because he got evacuated.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she's the best. She's the best.
Forgot his power supply.
Cool. Okay, so S and H syncer. Okay. Let's see, what's this one sound like? Ooh, that's kind of. It's got like a chord kind of thing happening. That's cool. I'll sample that.
Sample it.
Oh, I'm 89, man. I'm on the home stretch here.
I wonder how many people do what you're doing right now.
Not that many, man, but it's
like you're
worth
selling
it.
a synth and you're like, not without me taking everything first.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
rip it off.
all the best patches are when you like plug the headphone output into the fucking input and like give it extra feedback and or run samples through the filter at the same time or whatever, you know.
I
Like,
wish
so
you
that's
got-
I'm losing that. That's
You need one of the. You need a subsequent 37 CV. That's what. You
yeah, I
need.
would. I totally like to give one.
Hey, friend.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
Yeah, chilling. Yeah, man. So we'll go on. You hanging out for a bit, or gonna make the mission to the Bay, or how you feeling?
Oh, in LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for the next month.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, sweet.
Hopefully, I have a place to live at some point.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you're moving?
Oh, am I gonna move here?
Oh, okay. No, okay. You're just
No, I'm just here for the month.
okay, cool. Yeah, it's good to get away and like unplug and do that. That's awesome that you're doing that too, man. Like, respect. You know, I know it's like when you know, like when you're gigging all the time or when you're working all the time and stuff. It's like it's easy to look at taking time to do that and be like, oh, it's gonna cost me this much money to not be doing my normal work and it's like you got to do that though. You got to carve the time out and make it yours, man. I'm proud of you. It's awesome.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
Looks like you were just playing tennis. Were you just playing tennis?
I was actually. I was
Wow.
playing
What a
tennis
guy.
with,
Sleuth.
Dude.
with
Oh my God.
David Becker and Franz Ulrich, and yeah, we were playing on the roof of the stadium.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, you gotta bring your tennis wear for that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
So
great.
you got to show up looking like you're about to play
I got
touchdown.
5 touchdowns, so that made me the winner.
Nice.
No. Well, have fun, y'all.
What's the kind of dance that you do? Because I was telling them that you.
Ecstatic.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, awesome.
Ecstatic dance.
Yeah.
I played a couple ecstatic dance events. They're fun.
You've played a few?
Yeah, like in Hawaii and stuff, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a
Did
good
you
time.
do Maui one or which one?
I have this friend on Big Island who has this
Kalani.
place called the Garden Temple.
Yep.
And yeah, Simon, I played there a couple times. Like, I just love hanging out with him. And
Cool.
it's such a good event. But he convinced me to take some weird, like, psychedelic that they're all into, like, these, you know, like the Shulgin psychedelics or whatever. He's like, yeah, you'll barely notice it, you know, whatever. So I get on and I start playing. I'm the only DJ there. And there's no,
He gave you
there's
psychedelics
no
before
bathroom.
your set?
Yeah, I foolishly
Jesus.
I was partying, so I foolishly, because I mean, it's like, I wasn't getting paid. There's like 50 people there. It's a super zen set, like ecstatic dance style. So I start playing, and there's no bathrooms or anything, and I immediately had the hallucination that I'd like shit myself. And I was just like sitting there the whole set. I was like, fuck, I've shit myself. And it was always just like a total hallucination, but like it was all a lie. But yeah, it was a difficult set. It was a difficult set. But I made it through, and no one was the wiser.
You didn't shit
No, I didn't shit myself, but it was like Schrodinger's shit for a bit there. Like I had no
Maybe
fucking
you were like
clue.
metaphorically shitting yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was ridiculous. But it was hot, so everybody was sweating. So I don't think it was like.
Everybody else was
yeah,
having
it
the
was kind of
same
terrifying.
Just one big bead of sweat.
hallucination.
Yeah, I would never do that at like a gig that I'm getting paid for. That was like a real professional gig, you know.
So you work for DJ Tactiles?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can say that.
he runs it.
You
It's-
run-
It's his operation, man.
Cool, man.
He's Mr. Tech Tools.
Cool.
So.
Hello,
My
friend.
name's Evan, by the way.
Oh fuck! I've not introduced you.
So you said you came out here. You have no place to stay or anything. You're just out here. Is that?
Well, you got evacuated.
No, I had a house in Topanga for the month booked out for with the studio to record in Topanga's.
Oh fuck.
Evacuated.
So what now? Now it's what now? We're in the what now?
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a few. There's a couple like studios around that are owned by friends that are trying to carve out some room, and I'm waiting to. There's a couple places like friends have studios in their home, so I'm gonna go stay at. But
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome to work here as much as you need to too. You know. Yeah.
I'm in Long Beach if you need something, but.
All right.
I bought some glasses like years ago.
It's like 30 minutes. I don't know.
From DJ
This seems
Tactiles.
like the vibe.
They're like painted white and like the LEDs are all changed. I still have them and I like take them out to gigs, and all the warm-up DJs are always like, "Where'd you get those from? Why are they white? What's going on with them?" Yeah.
nice.
Yes, Ian knows what's up.
You look you must have been in videos.
Dude, tons of
I've watched.
YouTubes,
Like,
tons of
I
YouTubes. Come on.
recognized you as soon as you came in. It looks like I've met you before. That's probably how many videos I've seen.
Yeah, man,
that's
tons of
all I'm saying.
videos.
We have met before.
There you go. Nice. That's exactly what you should have said. I'm
Okay.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I gotta go back and dig in now that I have power.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So nice to see you.
See you again. Here I am again.
Yeah,
All
3
right.
times. We got enough for like the next 2 years, right?
We gotta make it more frequent than that.
Yeah, that one you kind of gotta
Tell
play.
the guys that the some storyline.
Oh yeah.
See ya.
Good to meet you, man.
Okay.
See you soon. Peace.
Yeah, bye, Dylan. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Oh yeah, if you just reach your arm in over the laser, but. Okay, this one's cool. This mod drum and bass one. 91. Fucking getting close, man. Getting close.
Funkadelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
shirt.
terrifying.
Isn't it? I like the back. It says.
Let me
I
get.
saw
Sorry,
that
bro.
in the back.
Funk-
and I was like,
Funkadelic.
wait a minute.
2016.
Dude, that guy was a trip.
I was in Nevada
Lost a-
City.
Lost a
Lost the
screw.
Uh-oh.
You got a screw loose, bud.
Probably part of the chair somehow.
Yeah, Nevada City.
Maybe
I
check
was,
under the underside.
DJing
You
a
see
show.
those screwy
It was
spots.
the after party. for
Yeah,
the
there's-
Funkadelic show.
Probably.
And I was like, this is perfect because
Yeah,
I've
I
done
think
a
it's
couple
one of these
Funkadelic
guys.
bootlegs and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
there's
I-
gotta be
Sweet.
from.
Alright,
Oh,
George
here it's from here.
No, I haven't met George. I wish, man.
Who?
George Clinton.
Oh, the Parliament, bro.
My friend drove him from the airport, and he fucking was like, "Yo, is it cool if I smoke in here?" She was like, "Okay." And homeboy brought out his crack that he flew with and smoked it while they were driving down the highway. And she was like, "It's George Clinton. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad."
Crack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He smokes crack like they all do. They're like they love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're like the poster boys for like why they're the anti-war on drugs. Like they just have so much fun and do all the drugs all the time. ridiculous.
I mean, you can hear it in the music, but I just thought like.
Yeah, crack. You don't hear about a lot of productive functioning
Yeah.
crackheads, but
Is-
all day.
Wait, is crack is like.
It's cocaine. It's like
It's cocaine.
it's
right?
free-based
Yeah,
cocaine,
I'm
yeah.
Not, I don't really take drugs.
Freebase
so I
is
don't really-
smoking?
So crack is just like
I
cocaine.
thought freebase was shooting.
no, freebase is like a process that you can do to some drugs chemically that makes them like more intense.
What's the shooting called?
I think there's a way you can freebase heroin, but
Is
it's
there a
basically
word?
you cook it up with like baking soda, and baking soda is basic, and it like frees the base, so it like changes the drug molecule in some way.
I wonder what that feels.
Yeah, I don't know much more about it than that. I've never smoked crack.
Probably great.
That's one of the ones that I'm like,
Heroin?
Yeah.
nah, don't need to know what that's like.
Yeah.
You know,
What if it didn't
heroin
feel
too.
great?
Like I'm waiting till I'm like
Right.
really old and I'm about to die, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm like.
I'm
Just,
gonna be.
then I'm gonna be like, let's do heroin in the
Hey,
woods and just
if I
not come
was-
back.
If I was like George Clinton's age, I'd fucking smoke crack.
Oh fuck yeah!
Just in someone's car.
But he smoked crack
Yeah.
like the whole time. It's like they all smoked crack the whole
It
time.
is kind of
Like they would
amusing.
have a guy dressed as a baking soda box in the band because of smoking crack, and that was like a band costume.
Yeah.
That was like part of like you see them in the stage mob all the time in the baking soda box.
It was like the YMCA guys, but all like drug uniforms.
yeah, ridiculous,
Oh,
like
my God.
ridiculous.
MDA.
Yeah.
It's fun to smoke.
There you go.
And a friend of mine was like hired as a session or
Right?
not a session
That
but a
would be
road
fucking
guitarist
song.
for
I gotta make that song. DMA. Wait.
and
It's fun to take. DMA.
It is fun. I always hate myself afterwards, but it is fun. I will give it
It's
that.
almost pharmautically approved. They're doing lots of tests and
I
it's.
don't even smoke weed. Man.
You do nothing. You drink wine.
No, yeah, I drink wine and I smoke.
Watermelon
I
juice.
hit the douche flute.
I used to do that.
Yeah, it's your fault. He gave me my first. He's like, here, you
I
should
did?
have this, and now I'm hooked. Yeah. Remember you came
Wow.
over and you were like, check
What
this
an
out.
asshole.
I love it.
Such a dick.
I love the
I
douche
gave that
flute.
to you because I was like, this is getting too much. I was like hitting it constantly.
Oh, so it was a foist.
Yeah, I foisted you.
You foisted me.
I love that
Uh-oh.
term.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
I foisted Dylan.
The NPC's thinking for some
I
reason.
foisted Dylan. Well, no, I told you that it was a problem for me. It's like if you want it. Well, you guys would smoke
There
the
we go.
disposables.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I
Here and
even
there.
brought it because I remember Nunick would smoke those shitty ones from the gas station. And I was like, this Juul is the greatest.
They're way better than the shitty ones.
Drug?
Yeah.
I drink coffee.
Caffeine.
Caffeine's totally a drug.
It's a
It's
drug.
a drug. Yeah.
Caffeine, which means Starbucks is like the
How much?
biggest drug empire in the world.
I also saw that shower
Yeah.
on Reddit.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
I drink that shit all the time.
Well, we made 10.
just like it.
Apparently, calling out Starbucks is
Oh, 10
popular
viewers?
with the people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think our banter has improved. I
Honestly,
suppose.
when we started talking about all
Here,
the
let's see if there's
People
any
wanna
more
learn-
questions
People
here.
want to learn how to freebase.
Oh, we got some ha ha ha. Yeah, now they know how to make crack too. So there's that. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Best song ever.
Yeah.
when
Love
song
that
comes
song.
on at a club, it's
It explodes.
game time. It's like it turns into a football field in there.
Dude, I was at this like all black club in Richmond, Virginia the night before a gig.
Wow.
And I was like the only white guy in the club, and like these dudes in crazy suits thought I was hilarious and kept feeding me Hennessy. And it was so great. And I was just by myself, just like, yeah, fine, this is great, you know. And then it was last call, and like it was the last song of the night, and they played Coco, and it was insane. People got on the fucking tables, clothing was flying around,
Yeah.
like it was like insane. I was just like, wow, this song has power, man,
Yeah.
power.
It's almost impossible to know exactly what's gonna do that to people. You know,
Yeah.
this guy just had the right beat and the right lyrics.
I think it was honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's an honest song.
Something you can relate to is drug
The
addicts.
the vocal itself is like it was such a good take. You know, I'm in love. Like it's just,
Yeah. Oh, and the way
Yeah.
he's like
Good.
looking up to God, clenching his fist, just like
yeah.
baking soda. I got baking soda. Like the struggle is so real in that song, you know? It's fucking amazing.
I'm done. Hundreds fast.
Whoa, this is a weird patch. Check out how this patch is.
Crazy.
With that whine up
That's
top.
a crazy song.
You know,
That's cool.
one of the best patches is a low sine wave and then 4 octaves higher, a high sine wave, and then fucking saturate them together. And you get the best dubstep scream ever. And it's literally like, I would try and do it with wavetables and stuff, and it just wasn't the same. But like if you do, I mean, this patch you can almost do it, but actually it's because of the sync, but I'll make it in a sec. Actually, I should sample that patch. Should sample that patch anyway. Yeah, I want to sample, like all my custom patches are up in the 90s. I think this is one of my custom patches actually. Okay, load recent. Yeah, I was saving these ones for last because I didn't want to get lazy and then be like, oh, I'm going to skip the line. It's like, no, mine are at the end, you know? So I was saving all my ones for last. Okay, cool.
I wonder what I can sell to get a new synth.
Sell your body.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Sell
I got the
your
same
body
virus, and
crack.
I was just looking at it. I haven't used it in a
Sell
while.
your
It's been
crack
kind of
for
collecting
body.
dust.
They sound great, but they just like, it's really hard to get anything like aggressive out of them.
Right.
And it's got this like silkiness to it, you know, that is you either want that or you're like, fuck, you know?
Right.
But if you want it, it's the best. Like the silky virus sound is so fucking sweet, man. But if you're looking to make it's like not a workhorse synth, you know?
Right.
And when you make tracks where like every sound is the virus, it's like you can really tell. And it starts to sound like psytrance.
Right.
You know?
Well, yeah, it's great trance.
Yeah,
Machine.
it's perfect for trance. Yeah, this is a good
So
patch.
is this patch like basically what you were talking about?
Yeah, it's basically what I was talking about.
Higher?
But this one is some kind of a sync. I've done some kind of oscillator sync here. I don't know. I forget. I programmed these a long time ago.
And then you're gonna get the Moog 1 and you're just gonna sit here.
Yeah, I want to have the Moog one right
Moog
here. That's the plan.
Where is it gonna be?
Right there.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I hope you get one.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna Google that because I want to see what
My
it
girl.
looks like.
Dude,
Said-
the sounds are fucking crazy out of it. Especially if you know what you're listening for, you know? Like that aliasing shit.
$8,000.
Yeah, it's really expensive. This is why I'm selling all my synths and like talking about it all
It's
the time.
gonna-
I have to
it's
psych
gonna be-
myself up to this.
When that thing arrives, it's gonna you're gonna fucking jerk off onto it and shit. You're gonna like light candles
Oh, wait.
around it.
It's
and
$6,000 on
seance.
Sweetwater.
What?
Yeah, it depends on which one you get. There's
Which one
an
do you
8
wanna
voice.
get?
I want to get the 16 voice.
Really?
Yeah, because you can do like layers, man. Like you can do 3 layers at the same time
That
and
chick
making
told
these
me-
like fucking
That
blasts.
chick told me it was like 32 for the 8 and 46 for the
Yeah.
There's
See,
a
that's a
Black Friday
very
sale.
attractive price.
16.
The Moog 1 16 voice.
You have no friends?
Yeah, $8,000.
If you post on Facebook, do any of my friends work for Guitar Center? I'll give you a fucking
I haven't
lesson.
done that shit. I could.
Just say I'll fucking teach you a few lessons and shit.
Yeah.
Throw them some lessons.
Yeah, I haven't. I just know. I'm still in the saving up for it phase.
What's the point of the community?
$8,000. That is so much money to spend on this thing.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like furniture, dude. Dude, Dylan's got to
could
be
buy-
pressing all the buttons if
You
he's
can
gonna
buy
spend
8
$8,000.
shitty cars for that much, man.
Yeah.
You could probably.
I mean,
Gave me
you
$8,000.
can have
You
8
could
shitty
probably have
cars.
me do some really silly shit for $8,000. That'd be a good amount of money to have. Oh, that studio guy that I was working for.
Imagine what you could do with 8 shitty
Dude.
cars there.
I shouldn't even talk about that right now.
well, the cars are a liability for me. That's an asset. So I don't drive.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
and I know I live in the wrong city for that.
Not if you stay home.
Yeah, well, that's
That doesn't
pretty
matter.
much what I do.
Yeah.
If this was my house, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking never leave if I can help it.
Well, you built like a crazy place.
I'm the same way, man. I like staying home. In
Yeah, you have to
studio-
be a producer.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
one thing
said-
I didn't consider when I got into music is how much I have to sit and look.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a nice patch.
Dude, you never trust the producer with 10, because You're
Yeah, I
full of
probably
shit.
won't.
If you've got a tan and you're a producer, you're not a producer.
Yeah, when I
surprised
take
you-
off,
you-
when I go to the beach, people are like they're
Yeah.
just blinded.
I
Like,
put a
the,
second pair of sunglasses.
yeah, totally. Like the caucasity is just off the charts.
Okay.
The caucasity.
It's very, very white.
Yeah. Never trust a producer with a tan.
You just take your shirt off at the beach and people try to give you their mixtape and shit. You're a producer.
Vocalists come out and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, oh, can you produce my fucking album?
Yeah.
People start taking photos next to me because I'm like reflecting the light for them, you know.
the
Instagram
light's
models,
bad.
they're like, no, just get a fill.
Do you know what would be so gratifying though? Putting a Moog
Oh, yeah, this one.
in your shopping cart at guitarcenter.com and clicking send. Place
That's
order.
fucking
That's
gnarly.
gotta be a great feeling.
That is gnarly.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's one of mine.
So-
Yeah, we're getting to my patches, so they're all like nasty dubstep basses and shit.
Dylan,
Have
if
you, like-
even if sorry, go ahead. You have
Oh,
probably
I was just
more
saying, like,
questions.
have you ever played with a Moog One before? Like, fucked around with one in the
No,
studio?
every Moog I've ever used, I've been like, this is how fucking synth should be. Like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
And I've watched so many of the goddamn videos. Like, I could program one right now.
Right.
You know, like.
Yeah.
I
But you've
I
never,
can
like, tangibly touched one.
No, but I'm going to before I do it. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty fucking sure. Like
There's
every
one on,
every synth I've ever owned, I've like, you know, I've done like the Moogs.
got
I get the most mileage out of this one.
Guitar Center on Sunset has a Moog 1 and they have the System 15.
That's pretty cool. You
So,
don't normally see that kind of shit.
Even if we don't get that, even if we don't get that discount like the big one, I can still probably get you like 20%.
Yeah, Jacob's heard it. He says it's like bananas.
It's when you get. I mean, it depends. Some of the patches are like, yeah, this is cool. It sounds like a, but there's some patches that just stretch a little bit extra, and you get some good effects on there, and you just put your hands on just random keys and it just goes, like opens up.
Yeah, it's the openness
just
of
like,
the sound. It's so hard to get openness, you know, with digital sounds.
So, what interface are you using?
I'm using the UAD Apollo right now to record.
And, no, I mean, like, to like, MIDI interface.
Oh, Machine. Machine's got a cable coming out.
Machine? To
Yeah.
the Moog?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's got MIDI. Yeah, the new one has a sound card and MIDI and all kinds of shit. It's really, and it's all bus powered. 2 screens, sound card, and MIDI and everything is bus powered. It's wild. I don't know how they did it. Like I have other shit that's like,
And what'd you
I
say
can't
your
even
audio
look.
interface is?
I have this UAD and that one, and then that one.
Yeah.
You ate Dizzle.
Yeah, I love their audio interfaces.
I
I'm
got-
recording this through the Neve 1073 because, of course.
I just got a Motu Ultralight.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good. Yeah, their converters are really nice.
I got a Focusrite as well, but that's just for like recording video.
Los Angeles Craigslist. Fuck yeah. Best Craigslist ever.
Yeah, LA Craigslist is wild. I got that Whisper Room for $1,000. They're normally like 5,000. I mean, someone smoked loads of blunts in there. Like you can totally still smell like the blunts, but it's slowly
it's
going away.
pre-blunted, man.
It's slowly going away. I just tell people I got it from Snoop. I'm like, yeah, I used to be Snoop's, you know, whatever. Cool. So we're getting there. That one is really. I'm probably gonna record another version of that with the mod wheel open as well. That one is nasty. Oh, look at those fucking pulse waves. They look great.
I saw such a cheap OB6 online, dude. the other
Really?
day. Fucking
You know you can get them in all white.
what?
Yeah, you have to pay an extra like couple $100, but you can get them in all white. It looks.
Hold
So
on.
look up white. Yeah, they made one for Taylor Swift.
She's hot.
I think I dislike her music a lot less after she got everyone to vote in Tennessee. I was like, okay, you know, that's pretty cool.
I don't
You're-
I don't actually see a keyboard one, but I found the module version.
Yeah, you can get the full white keyboard one. Taylor Swift has one. I don't know if there's photos of it. Oh wait,
Taylor Swift.
you're not gonna get it if you look.
OB6 synth.
My friend works at Dave Smith and he told me. I See, another kind of benefit of doing this on the MPC is I will have all of these instruments in the MPC because I've used the MPC naming convention. And
Oh, you were gonna show us that 4 octaves higher sine wave thing.
oh yeah, I think this one is. Let me see. Yeah, this one is that patch. So here. Yeah. So take out the saturation.
Oh.
And it's literally 2 sine waves. And then, you know, so you get that like. You know, you can get that like those kind of dubstep leads out of it pretty easy. But it's literally just 2 sine waves and then saturation. I'm gonna lose the movement, but anyway, I gotta do this one open.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Have you tried doing that in Serum?
Yeah, you can get kind of similar sound.
Similar sound?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to Perfect Circuit, by the way?
No, I'm scared to go in there. I don't want to go into Perfect
it's my
Circuit.
favorite
I'll
place.
just be like, all of my money will just fly out of my pockets.
It's my favorite place.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of modules that I've been wanting to get that I'm trying not to think about.
Let's get OB6s together.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like once you start getting into hardware synths, it's like a never-ending fucking addiction and it costs so much money.
You might as well get in it now.
Yeah, like Bill's been fucking preaching at
Mr. Bill here.
Yeah, you get pretty fucking crazy sounds.
Hello, Mr. Bill here.
Okay, so this
Probably do
is...
that, but
Oops. Okay, so Mog, Little, Fatty, Dr. P,
First we do this.
Lee, Closed.
you know, you ever notice how loud and fast his keyboard is?
Oh, it's insane.
me. He's got a
It's like-
mechanical keyboard.
It's literally like fireworks going off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really loud.
Yeah,
Really,
it's a
really loud.
mechanical keyboard. He like bought it because it's like that's what gamers use, and he wants to be fast.
Oh, I have one like his too.
The mechanical
But it's
keyboard.
the way he uses it is great.
Turn that down. Don't
Just
need
the
to
ones
blast
that
it.
have like springs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old clack, clack, QWERTY fucking old school keyboard.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah. Feels nice to touch. My keyboard's kind of shit. It's alright. The keys light up.
Yeah.
They light up.
Having a rave about it.
Oh, I'm just finishing.
Alright. Yeah, my friend Eric is coming over soon too. He's awesome. He's like, it's one of those dudes who just like runs a million companies and it's like a crazy fucking dude. He's just like, he's always doing some shit where he's like, oh yeah, so we got this warehouse in New Jersey and we built a data center and blah, blah, blah. And then I got this other side business where I sell Alex Gray art. And then this other, like, he's like, what? This crazy guy. Like, he manages Alex Gray
What?
and stuff. Yeah, he's like, he's a crazy guy.
Manages Alex Gray?
Yeah, he's crazy. Well, his art sales, not his like live show bookings or whatever.
I would love one of those fucking prints.
Yeah, when we moved, we traveled with like $1 million worth of Alex Gray prints, and he like we had to like stealthily do it and shit. But it was kind of nerve-wracking. But anyway, he paid me to do it, so like paid for my move from San Francisco. I just had to transport this like really like a lot of Alex Gray prints. So I was like, hopefully nothing happens. Yeah, it was kind. I mean, we got insurance, but it was kind of scary.
I will buy one of those one day. That's a goal. Buy an Alex Gray print. I looked the Metamorphosis one with the stages of the butterfly. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's so awesome. He goes in, man. He's like the tipper of art. Like he goes in.
Yeah. But he's doing a lot of shit. I feel like he's so active.
He'd look at your painting right away and be like, garbage.
Yeah. Crap.
No, this is
better technique, but it sucks.
Dude, I saw this happen. Dude, this is my story about Alex Gray, like, and meeting an artist. Like, we were at this crazy party. It was a really packed house at Cosm, at his place. You know Cosm?
Oh, no.
So
It's
he's
in
got,
New
like,
York, the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty sick.
It's this mansion that he bought. That's just like a multi-room thing with all of his art, and they throw parties there. So it was like packed, and everyone was trying to talk to him. And all of a sudden, this guy hikes in this giant, like giant painting of, I don't know, whatever it was, like angels and stuff, and lots of glowing thing, and he just pulls it into the room that Alex was in and puts it against the wall. And he just stands there and looks at Alex, and Alex eventually notices that he's there, and he brought this huge thing. And then Alex walks up to him for a second and goes like this, and he's like, "Tell me about this." And then they just kneeled down, and they were just talking for like 2 hours.
That's awesome.
They were just like talking about this painting. It was so cool.
That's pretty nice that he would give the guy like the guy, you know, he'd respect the guy's fucking effort and everything.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people who are like really famous, they just like don't like anyone else doing the same thing that they do. Like I know a lot of artists where like, you know, there'll be some other big artists and there's like, it's garbage. Like they just can't.
Yeah.
You know, but like not like because they just don't like it, but because they're jealously guarding their own success or whatever. Yeah. You know, a lot of people are bent like that. Like it's like ego, but yeah, that's cool. He's not like that.
That's what I think. This whole thing where artists will make themselves louder than everyone else.
Yeah,
I gotta sound better, and I gotta. No, it's like make your whole fucking show pop off. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you wasting your time bringing all these people out here? Make the whole thing crazy. You'll shine if you're good enough. You're the headliner anyway, right? Dude. That's what
That's
I like
a nice
about,
triangle.
Sometimes
I think I might do this.
Out, like other comics on the road with them that are really, really good comics.
Yeah.
They want the whole show to
I'll
be
do
crazy,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what
Sample
you want?
with the mod wheel open.
Exactly.
Like, turn everyone the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Let it pop. Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna grab
If you're the headliner, you
I
have.
hate that. Like,
If
I've
you're the
been to
headliner-
shows where I want to see the warm up guy more than I want to see the headliner, and I'm just like, why is it so fucking quiet?
Yeah.
If it was so good, it might make you even stay for the headliner.
Yeah.
But you see the warm-up guy and you're like, alright, this is chill. And then you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's like you know, there's not enough people in the room and it sounds shit because, you know.
Yeah.
So you get some people in there, but.
Yo.
Yeah, it always annoys me when it's
I do not
like-
want to be at a place where I'm making people's music not as loud as mine. You know, if I'm ever in that position.
No doubt.
That's what we call in the industry cock blocking.
Cock blocking.
Dude, that's so
The old
dick.
cock block.
That's so dick.
Yeah, it's dick move.
I said this 21 Pilots show. Everyone was the same. 21 Pilots wasn't noticeably louder or anything.
Dude,
Their mix might have been better because you know they have more professional people mixing them, but they didn't. There was no like difference besides the fact that they
my
had,
tour
like,
man right now, I have Stylus Beats opening for me. He's a fucking killer, man.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
heard.
great fucking DJ. He rips it up. He gets the crowd going fucking crazy.
He's a nice
And
guy,
I let
too.
him play his music at the same fucking volume. that
Yeah,
I play my
you
music.
have to do that.
I do. Yeah, it's just fucking.
It's the way to go.
I wouldn't invite someone on tour and then do that to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good.
You ever done a show where like the warm up guy plays one of your fucking songs?
Yes. I had a fucking my second time I ever came to Australia. This girl in Brisbane.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, this girl Peta. She played like all my Bass Nectar collabs in her opening set. I'm like, why would you
All of,
fucking
like,
do-
more than
Yeah, she
one?
played like 3 of them, and someone was like, stop. And
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Yeah, I was just like, oh, she was like all sad, and I was like, okay, you didn't know. It's okay, you know.
I do not know.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty frustrating. But she was really sad about it, so I had to be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like she felt terrible, you know. And I'm sure she never did it again. But yeah, she felt really
it's
bad.
happened to me a few times. And I'm just like, that's.
Yeah, don't do that.
And you know what? It's happened. Like I'll have some like unreleased shit, and then like the promoters are like, yo, can I get that track? And I'll send it to them, and then I'll also send some of my unreleased shit to like A Skills or something, and then A Skills goes out to the same town that I was at, and the fucking opener DJ is playing the unreleased shit that I gave him like the month before, and then A Skills is like, shit, I was gonna play that.
Right.
Yeah, so now
I don't give my music to anybody.
No, like this is like years ago. But I don't give my fucking.
No, my shit that's in my set, that doesn't. I don't like unless you collabed on that track. You don't have it in your hard drive, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like people pay you for the fact that there's music that you can't hear anywhere else. You know, it's like one of the only ways to create any kind of exclusivity in our modern digital world is to not share the fucking tracks.
Especially since, like I said before, DJs don't have like a big performance aspect. So like one of the things you have to count on is that you're getting your records that you would.
Yeah, if I'm just DJing and I'm not like wearing a fucking monkey suit and fucking shooting fire up my ass.
Yeah. Well, 21 Pilots is.
Throwing pies.
21 Pilots. Dude,
yeah, I'm not throwing pies at people. You know, my shit's gotta be hot.
Yeah, exactly. That's
music's
it.
gotta be hot enough so that you don't have to throw pies.
Yeah, so
I
that
listen to this.
the crowd doesn't need pie.
Yeah. I listened to this fucking band, 21 Pilots, their new album, a lot before I saw them. But when I saw them, it was totally different because they were fucking doing it. There was like a three-dimensional dynamic to them playing and everything, you know? But
That's
DJs are behind the booth. Like, that's cool.
But, like, doesn't it kind of suck when you go to see a DJ that you're a big fan of and you've heard all their music?
Yeah, that's
and
another one of mine. I'll do that one open.
Play the same, like, the song as
It only sucks because there's no performance.
You know what I I hate though is when you go out to see an EDM band and they're playing all the songs off of their album that you have, only they're doing the live versions and they're like not really that different, and like they make such a big deal of being like, we brought a drum kit, you know, and I'm like, I don't care, I would rather see you play a DJ set with like music I haven't heard, you know?
Yeah, or just like VIPs or something.
Or something.
I love like hitting a VIP, like you start the song off and everyone knows it because they know the intro, but then when it drops, it's a different drop, and it surprises the fuck out of people.
Yeah, people love that shit.
I love that.
Yeah, that's really dope. Or I'll like, I always like take all the acapellas from my fucking like big tunes a little long ago and then put them over the fucking new instrumental tracks for my album and shit, so that way people are like, oh, it's like, you know, because like there's lots of tracks that like I don't necessarily want to play the original track. Like I've played that a ton of times, but if I put the vocals over something different, it's like, you know, people are stoked.
Suddenly it's a VIP remix.
Yeah, that's like easy. Once you have like that I'm Eel acapella, man, fuck, I put that over like probably 10, 15 tracks. Lately I've been playing it over Cake by Ivy Lab, and that tune, like, everybody knows that, and it's like, boy, I got my mind on Cake, and then it's like, boom, and then goes to this other vocal, and they're all like, oh shit, you know? It's good. That track fucking bangs, man. Like, it's so simple. I love Ivy Lab, man. That whole, like, MPC hip-hop vibe, but, like, new school glitchy. It's just so dope.
Yeah, they are really good. A little bit of them at Base Coast.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Well, I'm so close. I'm at 95.
Hell yeah.
95. Yeah, we're getting into my patches that I made, so gotta get these. But yeah, I'm very, very close. Then we should listen. Have a listening part. Did you render your timer?
Oh God. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, we should listen to it. Then we can play it on the PA. You should make a pack of stuff for PA listening.
All right, I got you.
What exercise you running on?
I have these timers that I do where you make a palette, and then you get a sample to start with, and then you do this drill that's basically using this interval training app. And it's like,
chop samples for 5 minutes. Make 4 sequences for 5 minutes. Add drums and 808 bass for 5 minutes. Find a new melody for 5 minutes. Make drops for 5 minutes. Arrange and automate for 5 minutes.
Right, and then it's like you take an idea, you turn it into 4 sections, and then build 4 sections around whatever that 6 sample is, you know, and because teaches people to articulate the hook and articulate the main thing that the track is about. Because most of the time people do the layer cake where it's like, here's a layer, here's another layer, that one's gone, here's another layer, and it's always the same density of layers, you know, where there's as many as they can possibly fit. And then like, you know, and it's just like, it's hard to dance to a piece of music like that. It's hard to fucking follow it, you know, and like sometimes just one fucking thing with a low pass filter slowly opening is all you fucking need, you know, for a section. And like this exercise really teaches people to go like, because most people when they're doing the layer cake, they are jamming and they come up with something sick and they're like, this is so sick, I made the sickest loop, what do I add? And then they go to another fucking instrument. And that's not what you need to do. You need to take that loop and be like, how can I make more of this and articulate it, make it different, make it move, make it dance, you know? And this is a sequencing drill that does that. So I have them build one of those palettes and then do that over and over again. And yeah, and if you do it on a timer, you can do them like, you know, if you build like an hour timer, you can do them every day, you know, because it only takes an hour, doesn't it? And then you have like a new track. You know, it's like just a sketch beat, but you have a new one every day, and you get better so fast.
Is this like something that you've done in the past?
Yeah, I do it, you know, periodically. I go through phases where I do it a lot, and it's like you always level up. Like, especially if I've just got a new part of my workflow or whatever, I'll really define my recipe and then do timers on it, and then it gets like fucking fast, you know, and streamlined. And then you can make like one particular type of track like a bunch of times until, because, you know, if you're doing something new, there's always the first fucking pancake effect, you know, and like, you know, you don't really nail it until you made a bunch in that particular idiom, I feel.
Yeah. Cool.
You can't fix stupid.
That's interesting, the palette idea, and then...
Yeah, it really works, man. Yeah, I do it sometimes, especially if I'm trying, like, working with a bunch of vocalists or something. I'll, like, make a bunch of beats that are kind of similar, send them all out to people, see what sticks.
There's definitely something to just sitting down though and like going for
totally.
it.
Most of my shit is like that.
Because I think you don't want to get like caught up in doing the same shit all the time.
Yeah.
Because then it's like you reach for the serum and then you put the filter on the oscillator and it's like the same shit every time.
Okay, see, this is...
Yeah.
Creativity's not easy to teach. I don't think it's really...
It's almost
possible because it's personal.
It's almost unteachable.
It's a personal journey, right?
Nah, it's not unteachable.
Well, you can teach like the method to
Ooh, that's a good one.
For you,
That's the thing. Your own personal thing. I don't think is something that you get taught.
No, but you can teach people discipline.
Well,
discipline's not creativity. That's not what I mean.
Well, the whole like intervals thing, it's really interesting.
Curiosity and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your own curiosity, finding your own like habits that you like.
Yeah, one thing that's really hard to teach people is to stop emulating their fucking heroes.
Dude, I
and
fucking
that is
just
so
went through
hard to teach people, and it's like you don't really get anywhere that's that satisfying until you stop trying to like emulate your heroes, you know?
I just went through this at that 21 Pilots show. That's exactly what I took from that show. I was like, I can't do that. I'm never gonna be them.
Yeah, you have to
really
be you.
Fucking cool, but I'm not them. I never had that specific thought more than I did this week.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's growth. It's important.
Yeah, I left the show. I was like, I just can't believe it. Show's so fucking good.
That's cool. It's so good. You learned something about your soul.
Well, I saw it was like
It's
on
awesome.
such a grand scale, and you feel like you realize like they're doing this every fucking day. Giant show, huge production, fire, sold out shows.
But like,
it's like, what? Am I gonna try to do that? Like, to do that.
But you go to that show
That's
and
crazy.
you see the final product. You don't see the struggle and
Exactly.
the fucking slowly amping it up to like that level.
Well, one thing I heard about these guys, which has been kind of like going off in my head a lot lately, is that they were in this big scene in Ohio. There was like a big band scene, like a local scene that was thriving, and lots of people were there. And they said they kind of removed themselves and just wrote music and practiced by themselves. And by the time they picked their heads back up, they were way farther than everyone else that was like actually active in the scene and schmoozing and everything.
Yeah, totally.
I knew that was bullshit. Everyone was like, you gotta go network.
No, fuck that. That's like it's cool for if you're a DJ.
This is
but
why I
like
don't
if you're
wanna-
trying to be a producer,
Okay.
it's different.
This is why I don't want Instagram. I don't want to do any of that shit.
You got to do it at least a bit.
At least a bit.
But at least you don't want to be a rapper.
Well, that's like the digital version of the network. You still have to.
You got to play the game a bit.
Yeah, a little
There's no
bit.
escape.
It's the worst thing.
I just feel so bad for any of those dudes who are like, I'm gonna be an Instagram rapper, and they get like fucking like MySpace tattooed across their face and like an ice cream cone and some shit, and then their rap career doesn't make it. You know? Because for every one of those motherfuckers that's famous, there's like a little fucking nobody. You know, I feel so bad for little nobody. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
bro, you just wanted to rap.
Now you're
wanna
probably
give
beating
him a
the
hug.
shit out of kids at the local club.
Yeah.
Dude, those are the guys that you don't want
You're
to
standing
failed
in the grocery store
failed
waiting
music
for people to
careers.
say what's up.
Yeah.
Ready to yell at them.
Fuck
You want to
your
say something to
what's
me,
up.
bitch?
You really said that to you?
Yeah.
I can't believe that anyone said that to you. That's so like whack.
It was
But,
intense.
you know.
And you just like took off your glasses,
I was
wiped them
rattled
off,
big
put them back.
time.
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna stay in the Airbnb.
Where was this?
This is when first thing that happened when you got to LA.
Yeah, it was like Ralph's in Hollywood. I just went to the grocery.
In Hollywood?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hollywood's a pretty nice place, I think.
Yeah, Hollywood's nice, but it's also fucking gnarly
There's
too.
There's a
20
lot
minutes
of
later there,
yeah.
like,
There's a lot of.
He started a fight with someone else, and the security was called to aisle 6, and like they threw him out.
Oh, so he was just...
Yeah, he was just spoiling for a fight, man.
Yeah,
You
he
can't
was
take
just
that shit
like,
personally.
Jacked up for a fight.
Alright, whatever.
But
where's the fucking pen?
dude, I remember reading I was like touring around Canada, and I remember reading. Someone gave me one of your books, dude.
What, like the little booklet?
It was like a purple booklet thing.
Oh yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, oh, okay, cool. I read it, and like, one of the main things I got out of it was, you were saying stuff like, when you sit down to write a tune, like every day, don't sit down to write a tune. Sit down and like make pieces. Like,
Yeah.
Make a drum or.
Yeah,
learn
doing
a
sound
synth or
design
something.
separate sessions, man.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit fucking really helps.
Yeah.
Well, did I just not say
You know what,
that?
Dylan, dude? You, since I learned about you and we started hanging out and everything, I've been, like, one of my main things that I read are, like, art books and books about theory and books about, like, flow, all that type of thing.
Yeah.
I know for a fucking fact there's going to be a book like that comes out that has a section on a good fucking workout a day, what that does for you as an artist.
Yeah,
I haven't read that book yet, but it
sure
will
it's
exist soon. Dude, a
Workout?
solid, just fucking crazy, sweaty workout. Just get you. There's no anxiety anymore.
Does it look
Yeah.
like I work out?
Dude, you don't need to look. I don't know if it looks like I work out. Probably doesn't. I look kind of normal. Hopefully, I will look
You
like
work
I
out
work
then?
out. I do.
Yeah.
It's so
It
good.
like invigorates you, and you get all jacked up and ready to fucking go.
Well, you get like all that angst and.
Okay.
it's
All right,
something
Eric's
necessary.
here now too.
Who's Eric?
He's our friend that is coming to visit that I was waiting for to come visit.
New friend.
Yeah, Eric is really cool.
I know there's gonna be.
I've known him for years, man. He's rad.
Dude, exercise.
He owns all these fucking like samurai swords from like the fucking like
this is the
forever
businessman?
ago and shit. You know, like he owns like that's a sword that's like 1,000 years old or something. It's insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like
Does he cut
he's a
shit
crazy
with
dude. He used to be like
Does he cut shit on people's shitters?
yeah, he cuts shit on. He's cut shit on.
Cutting it sick.
Cut sick on
Cut yeah,
shit
cut
on-
sick. He cuts sick on people's shitters. No,
Sick
I don't-
up my shirt or on?
I think I think it was on. Caught sick
It's
on my
on.
shitter.
Yeah.
Cut sick. Does that mean like
Cut.
calm on it?
Cut sick.
Calm on it? Cut
I
sick.
don't know.
just
I
like-
don't know how we even got out of this.
Cutting sick is just like, it's kind of like going nuts.
Like go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy.
Get down there and
I
get
like this
goofy.
the
sick.
foot on the like the MPC cam. The foot is fun. It's just a foot here. This is who needs finger drumming.
Get loose. Foot loose.
Actually, I probably shouldn't
I
hit
love
those pads while
explaining
it's recording.
Cut sick on my shit. It's you, dude.
Yeah, that's a very funny.
Let me break
Little
it
moment.
down for you, Greg.
So this is how this slang works. Okay.
I wonder
Okay.
if there's any other good slang.
Actually,
Aussies have some of the best slang, man.
one of my Aussie friends, we were talking about like the worst word to describe, like the worst word for a vagina, and it's like, you know, meat flaps and blah blah blah, and we're going back and forth, and then he just goes, ditch.
That's a terrible one.
Yeah, I know, and he's like, something you crash your car into when you're drunk.
Oh, terrible. That is foul.
I know. I was like, Jesus, dude.
I actually, you know, the etymology of the word broad is particularly fucking nasty, and I actually I you know, like, it seemed just like an old-timey thing, like I thought it was like a harmless word or whatever, and like you know, so, and then I found out that abroad, basically butcher shops, they would have their nice cuts inside, and then outside they would have a giant spike with all the shittiest cuts of meat, and they would be impaled on this giant spike. And those were broads. And I was like, oh my God, that word is awful. Like, that's
such a good word, though.
It's so bad to call someone a broad. So bad.
I didn't know.
You know,
Yeah, that's like not okay, man.
But you know, it sounds kind of.
It kind of works.
It does.
Yeah, if you want to be awful.
Pieces of meat impaled on a giant spike.
Yeah, and they're the cheap ones. The cheap offcuts of meat impaled on a giant spike. It's so bad. Yeah, a lot of words are really
There's no
bad.
way, but here's the thing: is that people don't know what
That's
that
such
means.
a savage word for a woman.
So when you're
Oh, it's so bad.
before you knew that that's what that meant, you weren't calling.
Well, people
them
people use these words that you just think like they just kind
I
of
thought that was just like
pass
a
in.
British thing, like, oh, like a bird abroad.
Yeah, totally. That's what you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Does it seems kind of not nearly as offensive as it
We
is.
don't say that in Australia.
No, they're far too far
If
too.
anyone's listening on the stream,
Okay.
we don't say that in Australia.
What do you say?
We say ditch.
Put a cock in my
Oh,
ass.
there's the Moog sub. I'll sample the sub again. Fuck it.
Just that one.
I'd rather get a multi of the sub. So this is the classic Moog sub from the weekly download, but I'm gonna resample it because I want a version this way.
edition.
Yeah, and plus this one will go all the way up. It'll be different. It's worth doing again.
That's the best one.
This is my sub that I use for everything this patch. So I'm gonna turn it up so we can see the glory. I love how that sounds good even like that. It's just like a beat. Yeah, you can tell that it's a low pass little triangle when it's all low like that.
Dude, there's this YouTube video by Adam Neely. He did a presentation at Ableton Loop, I think it was last year, and he basically like presented this fucking idea that pitch is basically.
I saw that one with the
rhythm.
arpeggiators and the fucking colors and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking best presentation ever. So good.
It's like pitch and rhythm and light and color are all the same thing. Ooh,
Yeah, this is my sub that I always use. Fucking moves air.
What's the science behind it? Is it just a sine wave or
No,
what's
it's a
going on?
low pass triangle.
Low pass triangle.
Well, that one seems far louder, but that's just my room.
So did the other one.
Yeah.
So in a tuned room, would they all be the same?
Yeah, in a tuned room, they would all be flat. So that's my room not being flat.
Yeah.
How cool would that be to hear?
I mean, it'd be amazing, yeah. But I just I reference here and there and on the laptop speakers and on the PA and stuff. It's like, you get it
Get
referenced.
that work, son.
What are these monitors you're using?
Those are Meyer monitors.
Maya?
Yeah, you know the Meyer sound systems?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't heard of them.
They make legit
You gotta
PAs.
flex on them real
systems,
quick
too.
because these are some of the best speakers I've ever heard.
Yeah, they're insane. The transient response is fucking crazy.
You gotta hear these like with some clean shit.
Yeah,
Maya,
if you
like M-Y...
MEYER. MEYER.
M-E-Y-E-R?
Yeah, they're the AMI monitors. But yeah,
Did you see the
I got a
Blue Horn
homie
system?
hook up. The Blue Horn system.
It's
no.
like a triple phase correcting system like that they're installing in studios.
Cool.
It's a it's like a 3-unit thing, one
Oh,
in the middle and
like
two on the,
the
sides.
far away monitors?
Yeah, mains.
What are those called? Yeah, mains. Yeah.
It's called the
I like they're so in my praise. I'm like, I don't even know what that kind of monitor is called. Oh, yeah.
What's
What are
the
these?
model number of these ones?
These are AMI. AMIE.
M-A-I...
AMIE.
A...
Yeah, Meyer AMI monitors. Yeah, they fucking changed my life. I think it's ME, which is
That's a
friend in
pretty
French.
deep,
This is what
Cabinet.
they look like.
Whoa, those are the other ones?
Yeah.
Cool. The Blue Horn systems.
Full bandwidth, phase accurate monitoring.
That's cool.
I bet that sounds insane. My
Okay, so that's the classic Moog sub. Save. Okay. Oh, the classic sub, the classic sub. I use it all the time.
the sub I use is just like a few sine waves stacked, and then like in operator,
Oh, wait.
and then I'm using one of the filters, like the drive on one of the filters in operator, to like introduce more harmonics, and then I'm kind of like low passing it a little bit and then compressing it.
Nice.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna have to do the loops on this one. Yeah, it's a little bit of a transient at the beginning. I'll do that later. I just gotta get these all in the can. Those poor students are like, I think one of them's totally done his exercise. So we gotta get in there. I am giving them the whole week though, instead of the normal 3 days. So it's not.
How often do you get students down?
Once a month I do it. Yeah, and I used to do it in this like super high pressure, like it'd be like 2 days of just fucking pedal to the metal. But I work great that way, and I like that it's like the thing is done faster.
Yeah.
But it's not everybody can handle that kind of pressure, you know, and like putting in 12-hour days like back to back and shit. People are like it's a lot for people. So I'm doing an experiment with this one where I just have them around for a week. And it's like chill and they hang out.
It's
you
also
know?
pretty cool for them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just like hang out and grab tacos or whatever.
Yeah, totally. And then we get to have more of that because a lot of it comes in these like casual conversations and shit, and like just having their mind open to stuff. And it takes us some time to digest a lot of these concepts.
Being here and being in your studio is a lot on its own.
Yeah.
When I came to visit you that one time, it was a lot.
Oh, the wreath.
Yeah, that's my Moog Reese, baby. Been waiting to sample this one. Oh, I'm almost done. I'm
Hello,
up to my
friend.
own Reese. Hey, what's up, Eric?
What's up, man?
How's it going, man? Yeah,
Hey.
this is the studio.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi.
How are you, man?
So,
What are your names, guys?
Jacob.
I'm Evan.
Evan, am I interrupting?
No, we're all just chilling. We're just I'm just sampling some synthesizers. I'm almost done. I sold this guy, so I'm sampling all of the sound waves from it, and it's kind of a like long, boring process. So we're basically like, you know, I gotta go through this ladder of notes. Oh wait, oh yeah, so yeah, it's going up the ladder. And it's just slowly getting all those. This is the bottom, which is like unusable, but it slowly goes up this ladder of notes, and then I have to split it into like 26 equal files, and then load that into Ableton, then load it into Sampler and put it back together. So I'm almost done.
like fun.
This is 98 out of 99.
Oh, you're there.
So yeah, I'm almost there.
It really looks nice in here since
Yeah,
the
I'm
last time I was
stoked,
here,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a fucking garbage
That
bin.
was
Yeah,
right
check it out.
when you moved in.
Check out the storage room, dude. We got flooring, and it's all painted. We ripped all that shit out. We put a real booth in here. Fucking windows. Yeah, and like this wallpaper, dog, is printer paper. That's normal computer printer paper.
Really?
Yeah, we just printed it out like at a commercial
What
place.
size? Small sheets?
Yes, just like 8.5 by 11 printer paper. We cut the edges off, and then like we pasted around the walls. So each one of the walls is like 400 pieces of printer paper. It took so long.
Fabulous.
But yeah,
That's good.
yeah, it's vibes though. Like, yeah, we did it on the low buds, but it still took like all of our money.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, I love it though. I love it. It's great. Yeah, man, and like it's been good. I've been getting like, it's been really drawing the work. Like it's a very Field of Dreams kind of situation, you know. Like, and like I've been like, I had this dude over from UAD. We had like a house party, and like now I'm like sponsored by UAD and shit, and like I get all my plugins for free. It's the best. Like, you know, so it's like it's working out.
Good.
And having a place where people can stay over, and we
Right.
have just tons of rooms, and
You have
it's
a lot
not
of
a big
extra
deal.
space upstairs.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you
There's
start
like 4
building it
rooms.
out. That's nice. Awesome.
Yeah, so like,
Man, living the dream.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
It's real.
yeah, those plugins are
Work a
expensive.
guitar
I
sample for
I
1
got
month.
sponsored after I gave them like $10,000, mind you. Like I bought a lot of UAD
If you work at
plugins.
Guitar Center for 1 month, they give you all the plugins.
I don't even play guitar. I don't
No,
know.
no, but you could work there in the synth
What
department.
about pro audio section? Seriously, if you get
I
a
worked
side
there a
gig,
long time ago.
if you just
for
pick a month and
a
you
while.
go, I'm gonna get hired at
It's
Guitar
gonna be
Center.
no.
Take a side gig. Seriously.
Just be like, guys, I worked at Guitar Center.
Yeah, I was there more than a
Give
month.
you
What
all
was
the
your job,
plugins for
Dylan?
being an employee.
Shit.
No, I've never had a
You
job.
have all the
Center.
plugins.
I've never. Well, you'd sell synthesizers. I could probably sell some synths, but I got.
You were
Oh,
selling?
there's something.
No, I didn't work there. He worked there. He got the
You
discounts.
actually worked there. Okay. That's fine. Where's your bathroom, Dylan?
There's one next to the door, and then there's one at the top of the stairs. Cool. All right. 98. Pardon?
What's underneath your car cover there?
The-
This car cover. What's
Oh, that's Austin's car. He gets to park it here for helping me build the room. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have like a secret Jag or anything. That would be awesome. It's just a Lambo, you know? Ain't no thing. Oh yeah, this is the other version of the Reese. Ah!
That sounds tight.
Ah! God, I love that Reese. I think I might sample longer notes for that one, because it's just such, like, this one is...
You gotta catch the movement.
I use this patch all the fucking time. Oopsie, undo that. So arrange them equally, normalize. Yeah, I think I need to get longer notes for the other Reese. And then, let's tune it. Yeah, when you put a... like even a little bit of saturation on this, it's just like... And then when you put some glide on it, it's like... you know? Oh, I love it. I love that sound. Okay. Moog.
What's the science behind that, Reese?
Classic Reese. It's literally just the saw waves. Just detuned.
Two saw waves detuned.
Two saw waves detuned.
On
And
the
like...
Moog.
Yeah, I mean, it can't do that much shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's a very basic synthesizer, but the components all have that sound, you know? And like, the overdrive, too. I think there's some overdrive. Yeah, the overdrive's cranked on that. On this one, too, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's it without the overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should do one half overdrive, probably.
This is probably a
and
nice
this
synth
one,
when it came out.
this
too.
one, this is the last one from when Bob Moog was alive.
Really?
Yeah, so this is the last one that had his direct oversight. That one, you can do a Reese where you have one of the oscillators modulating the filter. That shit
Yeah.
sounds fucking disgusting.
How many filters does that one have?
That one just has one filter.
How many oscillators, I mean?
That one has 2 oscillators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a really simple synth, but the sound is just so nice. So, however, having not that much shit is really good for me because I'm sampling it.
Dude, good, man.
Let's go down to 70. Actually, let's go down to 70. Yeah, I'm stoked to check it out, man. We'll have a listening party in a sec. Just at the end, I'm sampling my Reese, which is my favorite Moog patch, and then that's number 99. Yeah, that's just foul.
I have a remixed Bass Sector Slather. I put it in my playlist.
Nice.
You wanna check it out? It's
Nice.
pretty
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'll definitely check that shit out. I'm excited. How'd you get on? Did you get to doing timers yet? Are you?
Well, I haven't actually gotten on an official timer, but I started chopping some samples, and then
Okay.
I got 4 sequences made.
Do you have the app?
Yeah.
The Seconds Pro app.
Oh, no.
Okay, get the Seconds Pro app, and I'll program the timer for you.
All right.
There's a lot of different ones, but there's one that I like people to master first, and it's still the main one. Like, I've done a lot of other ones, but it's always the best results with this one. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, this is the Reese. I'm sampling nice long notes on this one.
This might be my favorite. Oh, the last octave was good. What are you doing, like fifths or what?
Yeah, it's every 5 semitones.
Yeah.
Seconds Pro, $5
Yeah,
one.
yeah, get Seconds Pro, and then I'll program timers. And then, did you get my studio template opened on your computer? Did you have a poke around in there?
I
You
used
should
to have
do
it
this
on
with
there.
your virus and then sell it.
Sounds like a lot of work.
So do you and you got the Ilgate sample library with all the categories?
Yeah.
Have you tried making any 128s, or did you have any 128s from before?
No. I should
No?
probably start.
Okay, yeah, because you got the template, you're going to want to have 128s on all your drum racks. But the Ilgate Studio template is a great start. And you guys can get started on your timers, and then tomorrow I'll like, you know, we can beef up the palettes and stuff. Because I'm basically going to make like after this, I'm going to make a project file and just bring all my best new presets in it and load it up and I'll make you guys a palette. But you should make your own first. and you're also probably going to be making palettes all the time. So like knowing about all this shit, like all your main melody sounds and like drop sounds and stuff, you know, you should definitely like you're going to want to fuse your palette with my palette anyway once it's made. So especially because you have Omnisphere, you know.
No, I don't yet.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking at it.
Use the new one?
Yeah, 2.5.
It's so good.
Did you see what it does?
It's so good. Yeah, with the synth integration and
I was
shit.
at the release
It's
party for that
insane.
shit.
Oh, you
It
were.
remaps to your hardware synth. So all the parameters on your hardware synth does what it says on the knob
I was at
on
that
the
thing,
software.
yeah.
It's
Dude,
so sick.
at that release party, dude,
I
they
have
had
on
all
this,
of those synths. Did you see the video?
It's so
I was
amazing.
at the thing. It was
I was
free.
just like trying not to masturbate on the plane when I was watching that video.
I heard those
Like,
synths on a fucking PA. I've never gotten to hear just synths on a PA.
mhm.
Like, think about that. Like, a PA and just fucking synths.
Yeah, it
It's
sounds
always
wild.
music. But I got to actually hear like an OB6 and some Moogs come through like a loud-ass PA system.
I mean, a lot of bands you see probably use Moogs on stage. Like you probably,
But
but I guess not without mixing.
Yeah, it was just like blasting loud, pure Moog bass, just fucking what? It was so visceral, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Alright, I have to leave.
Aw.
Oh, you out?
Yes.
Good to meet
Yes.
you, man.
All right.
Good to meet you. Are you guys gonna be around or what?
I'm flying back to Vancouver tomorrow.
Oh, Bill. Oh, you leave him
Alright,
hanging there
yeah.
too.
What's up?
There you go.
Good to meet you. Good luck with everything.
Yes, sir.
All right, lots
Learn
of love.
from him.
Good drop in.
I'll be around. I'll probably hit you up later this week or something.
Okay, cool, man. Sounds
You
good.
go
I'm
back
going
to
on
Jordan.
Friday for a gig, but
What's
that's about it.
Yeah, I was just gonna
You're going on
say,
Friday? Alright, yeah, I'll probably.
Okay, so that then
See
save
you
that
guys
as.
I'll hit y'all up. I'll find y'all whenever I get Facebook again. I'll find you. What are your? I want to write your fucking names down and shit. Oh, subscribe to your YouTube. I have YouTube still.
You should subscribe to my YouTube.
Oh, his YouTube's amazing. I watch your tutorials all the time, man. I fucking love them.
Is this you?
Oh yeah.
Says Slink.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Oh, don't click YouTube, Mix.
Fuck.
Go back. Go
I
back.
thought that was subscribe.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's
there
you?
go. Yeah.
Damn, is that you right there, bro?
That's me. The cartoon seal.
Oh,
That's
I
me.
thought that was just you, like at the beach or something.
That's me at the beach.
Hey, Dylan, what's the name of that restaurant?
Do you answer messages on here? I'll let you
We
answer.
went to Gorilla Taco.
What's that?
Do you answer messages on here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll hit you up.
Hit me up. If you got any questions, like leave a comment or make sure you subscribe. No, I'm just kidding.
Like and subscribe.
Or you can,
No, because I watch these kinds of videos all the time. It's cool
Oh,
to know
that
somebody's
sounds so good.
There's a link on all the YouTube videos with my website. It's just slink.net. But if you go to my website, there's a contact
Okay.
form that sends me an email directly in my inbox, so you can like contact me like that.
And that's
nice.
it.
I'll hit you up, dude. Good to meet you. I'll definitely use your tutorials, man. Good to
That's
meet
it.
you.
The Moog is
Good luck.
sampled.
Oh.
Thank you.
The Moog is sampled. I'm finally done
Shit around.
this Herculean task.
Get goofy with it.
Oh, that's awesome. That is just, that feels good.
See you later. Good luck.
That feels good. I'm done.
Bye, Dylan. I'll call you later
School's
this week.
out for the summer. Fucking gonna go chill. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks to all those who support me. Watch out for these racks on Rack Friday. They're coming soon. Peace.